All right, hello, chat. We're back for our 9th episode of the Big Bad Bosses podcast.
Hello.
Honestly, bro,
Yep.
let's just get him out the way. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about this guy first.
Big man.
The unit of all time.
Yeah, there's not much to say about him. I mean, he does things. he stacks. He stacks. Yeah. Anybody else have any thoughts on that?
Switch Windows, Jack.
He's basically ADL Bardock on release, but without any of the health he had on release, which is like all of the free-to-play units he got. So he's pretty much just worse than he was on release. So it's really funny.
I also fucking hated him on release, so that doesn't say a lot.
Tech Gratis was better than him on release. That was really sad, so.
It was really funny.
I will say, with the low-class Warriors buff up, like, I do think he's pretty solid. I guess even in base, I think he's pretty solid with that low-class Warrior stuff up, but we're talking about running Tech Bardock's team in 2024.
Actually,
all that praised.
in a full low-class warrior, it might just be better to just keep him in base. He doesn't do enough damage transform that anyways. Just keep him in base.
Yeah.
He's not going to transform, which is really funny. I'm kind of sad.
It's decent. It's like triple 10 million SC. It's not the worst. And he's got the dodge.
He loses the DR and the stacking for like just a little bit more damage. Again, I just figure it just might be the better idea just keep him in base.
The true switch up was hilarious because he's like, "Oh, people are overreacting. Bardock is not bad. Oh, I've got some for you guys."
Okay, but he dodges though.
Just do that
True, he
sometimes.
dodges. Sometimes.
I mean, he's still
dodges.
better than most EZA transforming anyways. I don't know. I'm probably not transform. I think he's fine. I wish he hit it a bit harder. And he didn't rely too much on the base stacking.
What was the last EZA you lost?
No, I'll say
What
this
was the
much.
last EZA
Any
you
of the
lost?
I'll say this.
tier ones that matter, I think, are comfortably better than Bardock.
I'll say this much, right? This guy's probably better than like some of all the shitty EZA TRs in like the red zone, but I'm pretty sure I would get more use out of Jiren. I would get more use out of Jiren than him.
Let's chill on Jiren.
There's a limit.
I mean,
What's true is I think Kefla opened up an enormous gap on EZA TURs when she came out. I think this Bardock fits in somewhere in that gap, but like I think he is better than quite a few of the old ones. But like I don't know, I was actually comparing. I was talking to Koma about this. I was talking about Android 13, and I feel like Android 13 on Harudegarn's team is like more important there than Bardock is anywhere. But
Android 13, whenever you can get a support, is better than this Bardock. Here's the thing: you can say that. My counter argument is, when was the last EZH you won before like Kefla?
713. E13.
it would be 13.
Now. He was before Power Query, before Anniversary. This is not. This should not be a comparison. He should be far better, especially when Kefla dropped.
I mean, yeah, of course.
You know what is funny? People is comparing Kefla with Vegeta now. That's like the standard that Kefla put on these EZAs.
I used to defend this guy on release because I didn't think he was absolutely horseshit. I thought he was good. Like especially on global, because when he released, we had legendary Goku event, and that's about it. And he was like really good in that event. But now I can't defend his garbage. I genuinely can't. He's just garbage. He's just shit. Like, Wowie, he does 50% dodge chest or something. Go.
I feel you really notice when you bring a unit that doesn't do as much damage as other units. It's very innocent and alone something special. And this unit is not adding nothing of value to basically any team. We will see what happens later, but
I mean,
I don't know.
he helps storied figures, I guess.
True.
He did.
I think if,
Anything for that team?
if they made it so that the Saiyans that were on Planet Vegeta at one point. Like if his passive was built around, it could be like if like King Vegeta and the new Vegeta counted for that low class warriors condition. Like maybe it was like low class warriors and space traveling warriors or something. Then like I think that would help him out a lot. 'Cause I think King Vegeta would help this guy.
Just make it pure sense. At least, like, instead of low,
Yeah, it works.
there you go.
The easy solution. If it was
I
Pure
mean,
Saiyan,
it would also be
pretty
nice.
cool.
Yeah, no, if it was
uh,
pure Saiyan, you could run him with like Broly, STR Vegito. I don't know why you would, but like any other character.
It would also be nice if this guy was on Team Bardock, so he could be helped by the unit that was supposed to help him in the first place.
Why does he have low class warriors when he's a Super Saiyan though? Like, and then Goku doesn't get it on Namek. Like,
Well, he doesn't have it
It's
because
still
he's a transforming unit. Goku and
So
Namek,
is Bardock
I couldn't tell
getting
you.
really low
Probably had
class?
some.
Wasn't it like 10
he,
It's like
no,
higher
he
than ever.
he was like a prodigy among the low class, but he was still
Yeah.
a low class.
That's like,
That guy is
that's like
Vegeta level. How is he a prodigy among low class but not high class?
He was
Uh,
only
well,
he was
we-
like-
he- apparently, well, he's stronger than King Vegeta, but that's not saying much. But like, he was still, born a low-class warrior. He just got strong through like constant Zenkais. Like every battle he was in, he nearly died in. That's why he was so abnormally strong. He got Zenkai after Zenkai. It was like Vegeta and Namek, like just getting stronger through that.
yeah, that's
okay.
like the lore of Bartok.
I mean,
That's what I say. I don't know if that's true or not. I know it applies to Z Bardock. I'm not sure about Super, but yeah.
This is not Super Bardock though. So.
I know. I'm just saying.
I would say that he only time he can be considered not low class is when he was fighting Frieza.
He did
Who?
seem to lose a
Bardock?
Doria.
Yeah,
Well,
Bardock.
Doria
Because
is not a-
even with all of those Zenkai buffs, he got shit on by Doria.
What, to be
Doria
completely
has like
Shit on
yeah,
King
Chen-
Vegeta,
he was-
like,
yeah, no, the
Doria
Doria's
is strong.
I know.
You know, he was
I'm just
stronger than
saying.
Vegeta in the Saiyan. He was stronger than Vegeta in the Saiyan saga. Vegeta didn't get stronger until Namek.
Let's not detract too much about what the topic is.
Yeah.
Um,
You're sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, I don't know why this guy's not on Team Bardock. They just chose to leave him off of that. And
His team's dead. Team's
honest-
dead.
honestly,
That's
that's
why
like
it's-
his only like lifeline was being on Team Bardock, and he's not on that. So I don't see this guy getting buffed ever.
we're gonna get a Goku so he did on low class warrior. Don't worry.
Dokkan Festival Torah that exchanges into Bardock during the Dodoria fight.
That's gonna be such an ass
Yeah.
no god friends, I'm not even gonna lie.
I think his lifeline is those grade 8 Bardock EZAs. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
like those units. If whenever they EZA, that's like his one lifeline. If they're not good enough, he sucks forever.
Shugesh
just
will
how it's
carry
gonna
them.
be.
Don't worry. Shugesh will carry them.
Relying purely on sub EZAs is what you're telling me.
Aren't they-
I mean,
he's gonna-
I mean, Universe 6 Isubisies were fucking good, you know.
I mean, he has a chance at least, like,
They were
I
really
guess.
good.
All right, let's go to a real unit now. We can talk about the Shandai unit, Vegeta. This guy
Yeah.
comes out in, he comes out in 2 days, I believe. Just about.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Three
yeah,
times.
it is.
He's a cool guy. He's a
Ah.
very, very cool guy.
I mean, I've been using this guy on. I haven't even ran his own team. I've been using him on the Super Vegito team because I'm trying to push an agenda. But this guy's great.
Super Vegeta team?
No, Vegito. It's
Oh,
just-
okay.
That's double Super Vegeta.
Like, wait, what?
That sounds peak. I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah, he's
gonna
on
fail
battle.
miserably,
which
but it's
I
fine.
didn't even realize this guy was on battle, which that's pretty cool. But
He's the only Vegeta, as far as I know, besides the fusing Vegito unit. So,
And the intel on Vegeta.
well, he's from the same fight, so like he makes sense.
Yeah, he's like the same.
Also, the Vegeta that offers the Genkidama, I think that one is on Battle of the Two.
Oh yeah, Z Duo. Yeah, them too.
yeah, the Budo, yeah.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna talk about is the fact. Okay, his animations are not horseshit. I over exaggerate because it's like 3
Yeah,
a.m.
you've
I was
over-exaggerated
like,
a little.
His base is meh. His Super Saiyan is great. Anyone who says the Big Bang looks bad is literally on meth. Like blind, straight up blind.
I think it's
Big
too
Bang looks
fast.
beautiful.
I think it's too
think
fast, but I do think it's good though. Like, it's just a little bit too fast. I think they should have made it more extravagant, but that's just me.
And anyone who says in Xeno Vegito has a better like Big Bang Attack than this guy is also blind.
Mari.
Yeah.
Yes, one of my mutuals did the Dragon Ball Heroes stand that like hates Dokkan. So
Oh, this is attackable.
I'll say this much. The thing about his big man,
Sorry,
I think
Mari.
a lot of people are like disappointed with it because of something that Goresh actually made a tweet about this. They like people are upset because Dokkan didn't do what they literally can't do, which is a lot of the hype behind the Big Bang Attack was Android 19 trying to run away from it. And obviously Dokkan literally can't, you can't do anything with that. So
nah, you don't want the PNG sliding across the screen, running away from Vegeta.
Yeah, the 2016 sprite just sprinting around.
I mean, to be fair, we did do that with the worldwide units with like Namek Goku, where they had the little sprite like running away.
They were charging at Goku when he.
Oh, charging. Yeah. So like seeing like a bunch of like tear effects, like little like tear or sweat PNG droplets like on the asset as it's trying to run away. That would be kind of funny, I guess. But
I wanna commend what Jen was saying about the animation, because people is being very delusional. I saw like this kind of like people do like compilation like comparisons with the anime and stuff and the references, and they look so similar. Like they look the same, and people complain about the animation. They look fine. They look really great. And the people that
Where is
love it, will love this
base? Where is Vegeta's base form from anyway? I can't remember where that's from.
It's from when they arrive to Earth from Namek, Vegeta fights with Gohan. That's from
it's with Gohan.
animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fights more so bullies Gohan. That was sick. I love you.
That was much of a fight.
Really quick,
But I think they look great. That's what I have to say.
really quick while we're on the topic of his art, where is this guy's SSR art from? Because when I saw this, I spent like
Isn't that him when he arrived to fight 19? Like kicking, like he's like, oh, this is another Super Saiyan right here. Like after kicking Goku away, after he.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I spent.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I spent like 5 minutes laughing at that art because it looks like a free-to-play unit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
to talk about
But I'm on
the
to
actual unit here.
Yeah.
So he is just a very sturdy unit to me. Like he is not going to be the unit that carries the offense. He's the unit who is going to bring you to where you need to go, and then when it comes around to his big bang attack turn, that's when all of his big damage comes from. But until then, he does have a lot of additionals to stack up. He's very reminiscent of other stackers in the past, but I would say like with that King Vegeta, he actually does end up doing some pretty good, decent damage even in base. But what's another thing about this unit is that he revitalizes quite a few units and makes them strong, like Super Trunks and. Like when you're comboing like Super Trunks' Usher, you're getting like Gogeta's taunt and his big turn. You've got Vegeta on that team. His team is probably the best non-superhero team in the game. Like it just flat out is. It's got every good non-superhero unit on it.
Yep.
Yeah, so you wouldn't even say probably.
I will. It's kind of funny though, because this doesn't really add anything but King Vegeta. But...
SSPU.
Oh no, you're
Oh, that's
absolutely
true.
you're absolutely right.
That's
You're
true.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Actually.
Look, he's the GOAT. Why would you forget about King Vegeta? What is wrong with you?
Just
So
like
true.
in the game. Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, obviously everyone knows what I think about units. This guy is not like up a I do admit he's the best TOR. Like it's not really much of a contest. After using him, I did find his HP thing quite annoying. Like if he gets super before he attacks, he can lose a little bit of stats. So like he can go from like his usual 6 to like a 5 or a 4. But it's like whatever. He is God. He's stacked. It's like Emma said, Emma's a huge fan of God Goku, and he remind her of God Goku.
No.
What? I am not a fan of God Goku. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, this guy. I've seen a lot of comparison between this guy and God Goku. I'm not sure why.
Ow.
But I have seen it.
He
Like
got
God?
that.
Like-
That's why. It's a god thing.
But
That's
he
why.
can guard for free, and God Goku needs to get like 6 orbs.
I will say
The
because
same people
I will say
think it's all this god.
I will say because he
Oh my God,
guards
sorry.
too. This damage reduction is actually very impactful.
It's
Only
really
'cause
good.
it
Even
guards.
18% is still really good with a guard unit.
The difference
It's very-
between this guy and like God Goku is that God Goku's RNG is those orbs. This guy's RNG is HP, which it activates as soon as he gets hit, which means any heals that you do in the turn is going to bring him back up to his full HP. So, like, yeah, Vegito, you got Gogeta, like that team's full of healing.
Also, like,
So
to be
completely
completely fair, Gaku's RNG is far more like impactful to him than Vegeta just because the 150 is not actually all that much. It doesn't hurt him all that much defensively.
Yeah,
Which one did he use it for?
I was gonna mention that because, like I said, I've been running him on a 180 lead, and then sometimes I'll end up at like half HP, and he'll still tank
It's
pretty much the same.
it's because of his god and DR. It's stats are less relevant if that makes sense. But like for God Goku, if you miss his 6 orbs, he gets hit by 80k normals and can't dodge properly. It's just Goku moment. But yeah, like, this
80K?
Vegeta does not have it. Honestly,
800k.
To be fair, you have like the worst luck when it comes to these things, Pat. You managed to miss Vegeta's active, like.
That's not relevant at all to what I'm talking about.
I know, I'm just
Also,
saying.
I mean, I
Just wanted
guess
to bring
that's
up
like what
funny.
the transformation condition. It's free, but it's really funny if you miss it.
Yeah, no, that was comedy.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, this is
Just
yeah.
Patrick things.
I don't know
think
who
I've-
told me that, but imagine if it was swapped and he's like under
Oh.
18% HP.
Oh, he
and
fucking
above.
suck. He would probably just straight up
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
like-
what the fuck?
That sounds
I
like
mean,
something
I don't
Kyle
think
would
honestly, I don't think he would suck, but he would definitely be a lot worse.
It would be an outrage.
I will say that the biggest deal about this Vegeta to me, besides the fact that like earlier today I got him to do a 45 million like crit on his active skill, that was pretty funny, without support. But like besides like his like Unga Boonga turn and how solid he is defensively, it is such a blessing that Super Vegito's best team is no longer SSJ3 Goku. Not that he's bad, but it makes Vegito so much better when he has a reliable slot 1 and a top 10 unit in the game being his leader.
Yeah, because I was running Goku's team with Beast Gohan as the slot 1, but I was like, what the fuck do I do for the other rotation?
Yeah, and the one thing that I will say that is unfortunate and is also kind of fortunate for somebody else in the future, but not yet. This guy is so tanky. Unless you're in Cellmax, I'll get to that. But
Yeah, it's Cellmax.
outside of Cellmax, this guy is so tanky that I literally almost never fuse, unless I like force myself.
Yeah, you have to
So
force a
that's
little.
unfortunate. But the fortunate thing, on the other hand, is that whenever Tech Gogeta EZAs, that won't be a problem. So hopefully EZAs this year too.
My fear is they're gonna make him a mirror to Vegito and make him stack attack. That is my biggest fear about Tech Gogeta.
Their
If they
bases
make it-
were completely identical, so I don't know if they'll do that.
If they make a mistake, I think it'll be really funny and really sad, but really funny.
I mean, because they'll give Gogeta like a fuck ton of damage reduction. Like he's gonna be like 80% for like 5 turns, God, all that shit. So
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
I mean,
Vegeta,
That's
he's
true.
gotta have additionals.
he's gotta have additionals,
I
or
mean-
else he's just gonna be like, what?
I'm just saying, Fizz Gogeta did not get additional.
I mean, regardless,
I'm
well-
Yeah, he was just crit was super effective. So
I do like-
just put it out there.
I do like the fact that they gave this guy what is basically, what do you even call this? It's like an execute, I guess. He just gets stronger when the enemy is like lower. I don't think, is there any
personally,
other,
don't like that.
is there any other unit like that?
big of an increase. It's not that big of an increase. It's good. It's good. It gives him like 4 million additional if he gets his full
cool.
pack. Like it's cool.
It's
Alright.
funny
Yeah,
when
but
his turn,
I
when his
saw-
additional
I saw some
Goku
numbers.
roll, they just start spiking.
I saw some numbers of the APT unit, and those both are really like they're not full, but it's not that bad. Like the unit's still like good even without them.
Oh yeah,
It's
they're
what
not-
we
no doubt.
about his design, actually.
Sorry?
it's one of my favorite parts about his design. Actually, it's very unique. Like you just see
yeah,
these
yeah.
numbers increase like that.
Yeah,
Is
that,
that
yeah,
the
that's what
only
I'm
unit
saying.
that does
It's
this? Because I can't think of another one.
Raditz
I'm
does
not
this.
gonna lie to you.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Raditz does that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you want to be fair, the Blues just do it with their active. So, yeah, there you go.
Well, same thing.
I'm just saying that's like a unique passive. I don't know. It like shows that they're trying to not just like because that could have easily been like an extra like altogether like 100 attack or something, like just something simple.
It works exactly like that. It just
Yeah.
It's a little bit annoying to get, but it's fun.
It works exactly like that, but it gives him a little bit of sauce, you know.
Active turn, it's good. It's like a stacked active. You know the stacks are not usually that big. It's like 20% per stack, which is annoying because he stacks attack and defense. But like his active turn should be like pretty strong though. It's guaranteed crits, give it a stacked active. You can do like 4 super.
I saw that the APT was like 150 with Broly's domain now.
From who?
he's extreme. That's right.
From who?
Yeah. Broly's
Wait,
domain.
is he on Broly's domain?
Okay.
Yeah, it was 90% of stacks, like 90% of stacks average. It was at 150%. You want
Wait,
DP? I guess you
from who? Who calced it?
Playmaker.
No, it's
I'm a little bit too high. I guess
Let
I'll
me see you.
check on that later.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'll send you numbers later. Yeah, but I like the active turn. It's very cool.
yeah.
It's very good.
I would say the active turn is like my favorite part of the unit, which is a good thing because that's like the point of the unit. You know, unlike a certain unit from last year, exactly 1 year ago, where the entire main part of the character, the biggest selling point, was the worst part of the card. Remember that, guys? Remember that?
I do remember that.
It's a red-haired unit. I forget what was his name. It was just something like God. Anyway, he's so forgettable. Why even bother? I mean, he must not have been important. As I was saying, though, the one problem with Vegeta that I have, the one problem is I spent like 2 hours trying to beat Cell Max with him. If you get both of them turn 1 or turn 2, if you get 2 Vegetas in the same turn against Cell Max, you lose. You can't win. You're instantly dead because if one unit takes the super and it's not double digits, and then the next Vegeta has to tank afterwards, like you're dead. And that's like my only gripe is that like once you drop below that HP threshold, if you cannot tank competently for the next couple of turns, you're screwed. Like you're sentenced to death. You're just playing an inevitable ending run.
Yeah, it's basically it. He has a Cell Max feature, turn 1. I mean, once it's like turn 4
I think
arrives, he does
a lot of
super
units have
bonus.
Cell Max as an issue for, even the anniversary units. So like, I don't know how to gauge it. I guess.
I mean, hey, if
I
you
mean,
have
He's
Vada,
probably
it
way
does-
worse
it
than
does
the
help,
anniversary.
Bardock.
It does help.
hey, yeah, Vada does not have it's talking about it. Bro,
I was gonna
No,
say
but
it does.
Bardock is horrible in Max. Doesn't say that he's horrible. I can see it.
Bardock is an
You-
issue. Bardock's Cell Max issue.
It does
Hold
help
on,
that
there
the-
is one.
Wait,
There's
go
one
ahead, Owen.
character who EZA'd recently. He EZA'd recently, and he doesn't have that issue, and he's also Super AGL, and he's also from 2015, and he's also
Yeah.
better than Bardock.
Oh,
This is
you're
not hard.
right.
I mean, it's not hard to be better than Bardock. Like, let's
I
be
mean,
real.
you're
Look at
absolutely
him!
right.
Oh God!
I've seen these really like annoying.
Differences.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, hold on. We can go from not even that,
He went from a sentence to a fucking novel.
like this is funny.
This is my favorite free-to-play unit
This
ever.
has to be the best part
Free-to-play?
about this unit. Okay.
It's free to play. It's free to play. You can get it free to play.
Oh, this is
Um,
wait, hold on. This is old passive too. It's old EZA passive. Wow. That's
Yeah,
funny.
that's what I was referring to. Like,
Ah.
just on the page like that.
Oh yeah, we haven't figured this for a minute.
No.
Hopefully
Honestly,
they do update super attack effects in the future though for future EZAs because some
Honestly,
of them
Inferno, you guys should just leave this here. This is funny.
Leave it like that.
This is way funny.
Just double. Let me
Like,
let me
yeah,
check
just-
if they just
like,
made
just-
a separate line for.
Yeah, like just put this as like passive skill old or something. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah, we'll probably get an icon.
yeah,
for it.
I will say this guy. I mean, right now you could argue he's probably not really all that impactful because of the 5 turns issue. But once we get like we're bound to get another event that's short. This guy's gonna be like good in there. Very
Well,
good.
to be completely fair for him, it's only one turn because the next turn he gets 100% on super, so it doesn't matter. It's just one turn between the two, which is really annoying, but it's pretty funny. So
I think people. Oh, sorry.
it's okay. His damage is great if you get his additional. His defense is just okay. He's a dodge unit, so it's whatever.
I've seen people complain about him like, oh, super easy A's a Doom. They're gonna be shit now. I'm just like, this guy.
People complain
I
a lot because this unit is clearly centered for short content. When we got long content, but I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I think it's fine. I think
I think he's
Very
fine.
good for Soul Max. Like,
he's
Yeah.
short content oriented.
No, here's the thing about this guy, right? This guy, like, people are saying like super easy, like going back to what Zaffa said, you can't really say that when this guy is basically a free-to-play unit, though. Like at this point,
Yeah,
they
but like
actually
the
just
people
get
gotta
him
think
out
about
for free.
the more recent ones getting easy A's, like the ones that are gods, you know, like physical Vegito Blue, fucking Super Saiyan for Goku, the STR one, like those types of units, the more recent ones, recent-ish, they're gonna be like gods and shit. So
I mean, yeah, you can also get
yeah,
those
they have
characters
actual
for.
SA effects.
You can get those characters for free too, I believe.
yeah, you
Now
can.
you
They're
can.
all the up to the 120s, I think, and some beyond that. But
They're gonna do sequential order.
Like, yeah,
We're gonna
the
get
way-
to the god. But
Like when I saw this
think
guy's
I-
details,
check
when I saw this guy get announced, I always was gonna look at him as a free to play unit. So even if he was like free to play unit worthy, just the fact that you can run him in general.
Yeah.
Well, what I would say is I'm a little bit hesitant to call him free to play. What are the missions to get him?
Nothing. They just give you a. They just give you the redstone, right?
it's Red Star.
Well, no,
for
that's
this
not what
one,
I'm
it's
saying.
super
That's,
easy,
I'm talking about this because if it's like impossible to beat it with a free to play team, then he's not free to play.
Oh,
I think they
I-
yeah, let me
I-
check. They did release it. I think they did release it. Give me a second.
Yeah, they did. I know it's in the DDL. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
call
I
it
think
free to
how it
play if
works-
like the event forces you to run summonable characters. That's not free to play. Even if you could get him from the shop, this version of him it would not be free to play.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Now, because I think how the event works though is it's repeatable, so you can just repeat it normally for the medals, and the missions just get you it faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do see this very pricky like argument about how Super EZA should not be that good. Like, bro, if you don't like them, just don't run them.
It's gonna
Like,
be
it's
sworn enemies. That's the team you gotta do if that's what you're talking about.
Oh my god, yeah, no. If you couldn't reattempt it, there was no way in hell. No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry.
I
Jay
have a
found out.
very
AGL
funny
Frieza
thought
will
about
destroy him.
Super
Don't worry. Guaranteed crit against Goku's.
Oh, that's true.
I'm a AJ
Okay,
free to play.
I would like to talk about this guy because I'm probably the one with like the lowest opinion on him of this entire VC. Like I'm,
See,
like a lot of the tweets last night talking about me, like people being unimpressed about him were like started by me. I said it first. So he gets up to a reasonable defensive level after he dodges, and to get him that, they gave him a 30% chance to dodge. But you could get the extra 30% chance to dodge by putting him in slot 1 and getting pre-super attacks, but that's, for 1, that's dependent on boss RNG. For 2, if he doesn't dodge it, he's getting one-shotted, even by Cellmax.
Also,
So, when this guy gets that buff, he gets up to like 1.2 million defense,
I actually haven't
which
used it yet.
it's decent enough.
also,
One of my big issues with him, was that you know?
it's okay, continue. I was about to say something.
So he does not have defense on super attack because they didn't change his super attack effect. If he had that, he would be made a lot better. Like we're talking, I originally thought it was 3 million, but that's not how the calculations work. It's more like 2 million if he had a defense on super buff. That would be like we're talking taking every normal in the game easily.
The only reason I think they didn't do that was because they didn't want to replace the new one, the STR Dragon Fist or something like that. But
yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. It's just like this guy. Not only. Sorry, Koma. What's up?
Sorry, would it even replace him? Like,
I mean,
Because
I-
they do very different
I
things.
still like Dragon Fist for things. I like for the standby. They guarantee.
I mean, yeah, you got the
content
standby and
over-
stuff, but I'm talking about base, which is like where you're seeing him 90% of the time. The base
I will-
Goku.
I will say the reason they probably didn't want to change the super attack is, I mean, they did say for balance reasons, literally, but I imagine they didn't have like the older ones in mind. They're probably thinking of like some of the recent or EZAs, like some of the ones that like stack attack. And
They did say
defense
they
and stuff
could
like that.
change it in the future, though. They're gonna work on Super EZA still, so.
Yeah, I imagine
I
they'll probably put out a survey. So if anything, we would just say that we want their super attack changed.
Yeah, probably. And just one last complaint I have with this unit. Sorry, I'll let you go. Hold on once I say this. Just not only is his defense RNG, but in giving him additionals, they gave him a high chance of launching an additional super. Just that's it. Just high chance of launching additional super. No normal, which means that yes, there's going to be time where this unit does triple super, but there's also going to be equal as many times where he does only one super. So half the time he's going to be doing one super. It might crit with 700k defense if he doesn't dodge. Like he's just like, at times he can be great, and at times he's just pathetic. So I don't know. I'm not really high on him. I know. I really want to hear what Holden's thoughts on it because I know Holden has him really high. But like I
The Super Saiyan.
I don't know. I don't like him that much.
So, the reason why I kind of am not in agreement right now, it's more so just like his alignment with bosses. You said that like he instantly dies from Selmax, and that's true if he doesn't dodge. But at the same time, if like let's just say he does dodge at least once, especially given that Selmax can target a lot towards the back. Anyway, like,
Max can double
that's
super, right?
something
The new one?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can.
No,
Well, I
the
thought
new
he
one
could.
can't. Old one can, new one can't.
Oh, okay.
Well, then there's plenty of normals to play with. And the thing is that if you do get the dodge, not that it's a high chance, I did, I did. He dodged a lot for me. And whenever it came time to take the super, he didn't dodge it, and he took 550k. But
Not too
as a
bad.
unit is like an EZA from like way back to just eat a super from probably like the hardest boss. That's a big deal, especially since turn 1 he's guaranteed critting with 14 mil, 13 mil. Even if he doesn't dodge and he doesn't have his crit buff live, he's got 750k defense, and he doesn't get the super off. I mean, which is a lot of knots happening. That's like you're asking a lot. Like it can happen, but that's a lot of things that you're missing that probably wouldn't happen that often, just statistically. But even whenever he doesn't do that, it's still like not like the worst, I guess, for an old unit, especially since like he's still not taking like a lot of damage from normals from Selmax, and we're not really ever expecting these EZAs to tank supers anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not expecting
period.
them. I'm not expecting them to all become like number 1 again, just runnable and stuff.
So, but the value I see in him is when he does do his additional, when he does dodge. Even if he dodges once, like that's kind of all you need for Selmax, because this guy's damage versus Selmax is nuts. Like he's one of the hardest hitters for turn 1 and turn 2 against that boss, because of how strong guaranteed crits with 14 mil that could happen 3 times is. Like that's nuts. So I think that's a big deal whenever we're talking about him compared to other TWARs, who have stronger kits, but I feel like the risk, the chance, the payoff of this guy is so high in that event specifically. I think he's also great against Gogeta Blue because he can get the AoE dodge. I think he's great there, but Gogeta Blue, I'm pretty sure hits harder on normals anyway after he supers, so you're in more danger too if he doesn't dodge. And also you could have run out of his buff which is another thing that I was gonna say while Yuna was talking. It's not just that he loses the 150 in the additional after 7 turns. It's that he loses the 150 start of turn as well. So then it's just 200 times 100. So after after like 5 turns, he sucks, pretty much. But that I think he's just designed for short events, and I think he's really effective in them. I used him as a Masu, he did great. In Selmax, he did great. But I don't know. That's just, I mean, like, I think it's more, it might just be a user thing. I feel like the odds of him giving a good performance are more in your favor than them not, but could be wrong.
Yeah, I can kind of see that point of view. Actually, no, I'll let Yuna go first.
Well, I mean, man, you made me forget. What the fuck, Emma? Fuck you. Okay, so he has 60% before he attacks, right?
Yeah,
it's 60.
60? Guess who also has 60% that Emma really, really likes? God, Yaku.
Oh,
He has the same
brother.
chances. And he can just
Can you
dodge.
stop bringing him up?
You're
Like-
obsessed.
like- No, anyways, like, jokes aside, I think he's
Yuna's
like
a God
a
Goku
solid...
fan confirmed.
Anyway, Super Saiyan 3 Goku was a solid EZA. Again, I don't think they're gonna make EZAs as busted as they were like back then. But it's okay, like, it's alright. He's good, like, he's great as Holden said against Selmax. He's good when he can dodge, he's good in offensively. I wouldn't say he's unusable garbage, I would say just say he's good, like, he's good.
Well, I mean, also compare him to other EZA TURs. You have Kefla, who's better, and then who else?
Kepler's a new one, but yeah.
Yeah, Kefla's better, but like I would take this guy over Zamasu in future go
Okay,
on.
Kefla's way better.
I mean, like I said, the way I view, like, you guys are viewing him as an easy tier. I'm viewing his value because, like, I'm pretty sure plenty of, like, there has to be a billion players out there with this guy, like Rainbow and stuff like that. Even compared to like somebody like SDR Keffel.
Sorry, I sold my redstone for Baba points. I don't have them.
Well, yeah, I
That
don't
is
think
crazy.
like
I
putting
I got
I
my
just
card.
lied, by the way.
So
I was
like,
gonna
I
say,
said, like all these super EZAs, at least these older units, I will be viewing them as like, I don't know, just like in the same class like free to play. So again, just like Odin said, if he's able to go up against Shell Max and be a very competent unit in there, that's what's essentially a unit that like everyone has. That's very good. That is extremely good.
Like he's more so units are gonna go, oh wait, I have this guy in my box. He's gonna help me here, and just put him there. That's pretty much it.
Yep. Even at something smaller like Battlefield, like this guy still helps.
Oh yeah, no, he'll have value there.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
great Battlefield.
he'll be really good for Battlefield actually. Yeah, he can one-shot Battlefield.
You know, there's something I want to say about Super EZAs, but most of you all are not gonna like this.
Oh no.
But
Go ahead.
Do any of you remember Int Bojack by any chance?
oh my god,
Kicker.
no,
Please, Emma,
no,
2017 unit.
no, the nightmare, no. Shut up.
Nah, maybe he'll finally be good. Maybe he'll finally be good. Not.
Okay. Trucy. He'll be great if HDL told us to dog shit. Your choice.
No. Listen, Yuna.
I would have taken
2022 EZA, by the way.
Okay.
2022 EZA, by the way.
All right.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Let's get back on track.
One thing I will say about Super Easy is, I don't think this is the case. I know Emma said this a very long time ago. Remember we had a conversation about this like before they even like put that in the. It was like the first survey they did for this or something like that. She was worried if like the Super EZAs would replace normal EZAs. And as I'm aware, we do not know if there will be a normal EZA in the celebration yet.
When should we get celebration details? It won't be until tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I think
Reset.
joint celebration is a little weird with celebration
We'll
details. So I'm just kind of expecting
we'll
them
get
to
them.
help with Jada.
We should get them on the 17th at reset for global. So like,
Yeah, it should be either tomorrow
it's
or
on
on reset, right before the damage drop or something.
I do think there's a chance we do still get like Tech Broly or the golden, or not golden week, New Year's Super Saiyan
Well-
to Goku and Vegeta, but
Okay,
I
but
don't-
so to like piggyback off of that, every I think, well, maybe you guys can remind me of who it was for him. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Broly and Godku both had LR EZAs. Did Majin Vegeta have an LR EZA?
No, I don't think. No.
What was his EZA?
No, it was SSB. AGL SSB.
It was SSB, yeah.
It was SSB. That's who it was.
So
and Broly had Broly, so.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we
two
should
was
have
there,
like
yeah.
a premium character EZA.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll be
pretty
like if we get an LR, it'll probably be the physical Angel Vegeta from.
Yeah, or Broly, or Super Gogeta.
The problem with
Actually,
that is
that'd be
that
fucking sick. That would be sick.
apparently we're getting a world tournament, and I'm not sure they don't usually drop ECAs with tournament data downloads, do they? I don't think that's not something they commonly do. They have?
I think they
Hold
have.
on.
I mean,
Is
I
it
think
Global
right?
getting a world tournament or is it JP getting a world tournament?
He's getting one too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
think it's both.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
that the
well,
next
well,
batch has
wait,
the
well,
STR High School Gohan.
Okay,
let's
if we're
go.
both, yeah, if we're both, okay, yeah, if we're both getting one, then that's a problem.
Both?
Wait, is the next one gonna be LR Pilaf or not?
Yes,
Yeah,
Pilaf.
it's a little bit. It's
Okay, cool. I'll get on.
It's a bit.
Weird. That is.
Yeah, real hard.
I
Yeah.
will say that is one very scary thing about Super EZAs, because like I said, I view these as free-to-play units, but if they replace the actual premium EZA units, then that's not really a good thing.
Yeah, then.
Yeah, that
That
would
would
it would delay so many other EZAs. So
Apparently, they teased the fact that they won't super EZA sub EZAs, so like you know the bad units will not get that, free to play units will not get that.
I think they did say they would amend that. Like that could be part of the like update with Super EZAs. It could be like, oh, we'll do AGL, Raph, Broly, and the U2 Universe 60-year-old
finally
shit.
be good. He can finally be good.
He'll finally be a buff for AGL Broly. Give him another slot one. Oh wait, hang on, he has Vegeta. Ooh.
So,
Vegeta, he has enough
What
of
was
those
that
already.
now?
He's not missing sport ones. Like Broly has Vegeta, has Porku. He has
But, yeah,
Vegeta.
before we move on, by the way, we should talk about the other AGO San that we got the celebration is King
well,
Vegeta.
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
For one, that we're going in chronological order, so I'm pretty sure the next Super Easy is STR Broly.
It'll
Super
be
Warrior of
Broly,
Destruction.
yeah.
So that's exciting, but also yeah,
Broly,
Super
buddy.
Warrior of Destruction, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Yeah, that guy.
Broly
The
fan.
first up on the list. Yeah, it's War of Death, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. That's his SSR name. You can check it. You don't have to. You can believe me. Anyway, what I was gonna say.
Super
What I was gonna
Saiyan.
say.
Yeah, he's
Not,
not.
whatever. What I was gonna say is I don't think that they're actually going to replace premiums, and the reason why is because I feel like one of the huge, like, big, like, factors with EZAs was fitting in with a celebration, whether by buffing the main unit or buffing like a team and being a character that makes sense with the main unit that released. So, like, for example, when did 13 get his EZA with like the 17 and 18?
It was 21.
Oh, with 21.
21.
Yeah, and he was on 21's team and buffed 21, and he's an android. So like that, like just as a brief example. So I don't think that they're gonna take away premium EZAs because they're still gonna want to have
I
that like
also think they
celebration
won't.
tie-in.
I also think they won't because Super EZAs don't. Do they give stones?
They give like
Five.
3. It's like
Yeah,
a
no, they're not-
Three
they're not
plus
all
like
30.
the missions.
Yeah, they're not gonna take away our like a free 30 stones. They're not gonna fucking do that. There's no way.
I will say, Holden, like I see where you're going with that. Do keep in mind we just had a celebration where they EZA'd AGL Bardock with Frieza.
He fights him.
No.
Silly.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think it would make sense because it's the character representation fits with the celebration. Super Saiyan 3 Goku has fucking nothing to do with Vegeta. Like, you know what I mean?
What do you mean? It's a Goku. It's a Goku.
So-
and Vegeta rides Goku's
so
clock
when
all the time.
The dying Namek exchange Vegeta EZAs and does nothing.
I mean,
But yeah, we'll have to see what
Kill the
happens.
podcast link.
Oh, look, there he is. Super Warrior of Destruction.
Super Warrior Destruction,
Super
rushing
Warrior
rage,
of
gigantic
Destruction.
meteor.
I'm sorry. I was like just looking at him while you guys were talking. This is actually interesting. I do like that this is 50%.
Oh, yeah. Wait, doesn't he have Supreme or something for a super
Yeah,
attack?
he's He has Supreme.
Oh,
Which they can just give him more damage to these passives, but I still
I
think
was
it's
gonna
funny.
say it's only because he's an AOE.
It doesn't matter that much. Like it's just okay. Like it's like I'm pretty sure it's like a 50%.
Of all those old
flat.
units, Physical Frieza has the
Oh
best
my
super attack
God.
effect.
Actually,
the
this
physical one.
honestly, I'm looking at him. This stat spread is pretty good.
All of them are
actually.
huge stats.
Yeah.
All of
It's
them.
Yeah.
that good.
It's
Yeah, like all of them.
it's rank S SDR.
Yeah, this-
plus-
The huge stat spread thing went on until I think the first anniversary. Maybe there was a few after that, but like all the EZAs up until then have like really high stats.
Yeah.
It's until like the Super Vegeta Physical Broly are the first ones that stopped doing that.
I heard like beer.
Yeah, no, it's just the. I think
I
it's
don't know
just
Yeah,
all
it's
the
pretty
of
good.
that. So which units would have the extra stats?
So
Okay,
like,
it's SS3 Goku. I'll just find the thing.
SS3 Goku, Tech Cell, STR Broly, Tech Beerus, Fistful Power Frieza, STR Gogeta, in Janemba. That's probably all of them.
You said SS3 Vegeta already?
You got
SS3
Oh
Vegeta,
my
yeah. Well,
god, that Vegeta, bro.
Stole from the Gohan.
Oh my god, that
Yeah, that
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Before we
That's
go
awesome.
to Vegeta, though, it's promising about Broly that his passive right now says 80% attack and defense when attacking.
that-
so
that-
already he's got a multiplicative buff. Like
Yeah.
already, he's already
Yeah,
got
that's-
that going for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, that's really good. He already has that in this kid.
What
Where's
was killings
Vegeta?
with bro
Where's
with
Vegeta?
with the LR? The legendary.
I mean, they should. No, they don't share the same name. That would be really funny. No, they don't share the same name.
Oh, this
Honestly,
Vegeta, bro.
Well, I mean, they shouldn't because they're two different fucking characters. So.
Super
This
Broly and Zero
Vegeta.
share the same name.
I'm gonna
look
love
at
this guy when
that
he's
right
super.
there.
I'm gonna love this guy
Yeah,
when he's super easy.
80% damage reduction. Him, like the Tech Frieza, those two are gonna be big EZAs.
Yeah.
Freeze is like he's so important.
Sexy.
Like, he's going to be the Lord one of every villain team. He's
When was the last time you saw the attack plus 120 when the target enemy is stunned?
my bad.
I just ignored it. They're
You got that
gonna
like
change that.
3 times that's celebrated each time.
They'll give him a steel one, so he'll become god for Cell Max. What do you mean?
Fair.
You know what? I think Tech Hit had that exact same buff, but I can't remember. I haven't used him
does.
since.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
The goat.
Let me check rank S physical. Full power Frieza. Kid
Frieza
Buu.
actually has a good super attack. He raises
It's
defense
just those two.
3 turns, so he
Oh,
actually has
that
a decent one.
Frieza, it's funny because that Frieza's actually, he was pretty, like, defensively, he was pretty underrated.
Broly,
Because people didn't know how that
Broly
defensive
shared
bridge worked.
4 leagues with LR Broly. Okay.
Dexel
Or-
had like Dexel had the second highest defense out of every DFE TUR in 2020, like late 2020. That Dexel. I remember that because someone made like a ranking of every single unit like TUR's DFE TUR's defense, and Dexel was like number 2. It was really funny. So yeah, like that guy I was looking at EZA soon.
I believe after Broly, it's Physical Kid Buu and Tech Cell, right? Like
Yes.
those are the next two.
Yes,
my God.
the releases were
Someone posted the list.
yeah. There's a whole list of the
Here, I'll
releases.
send it. I'll post it here. It's Frieza. No, it's the T3,
No.
like 3,000 attack leads first. So,
Covers
Yes.
HP.
here you go.
Yeah, he definitely heals.
We're talking
This
about
looks-
units that are so impactful, like to teams, like Physical Kid Buu, Tech Cell, like
Oh
the
my
Power
God.
Frieza. That's the
I can't wait for
Beerus, what are you doing there?
that is the reason why I'm a little harsh on Super Saiyan 3 Goku a bit. I want the units to be consistent because you can't afford for these villain units to not be consistent. They have to be higher. They need to be really strong.
The full power.
Uh, I don't. Physical was gonna be really annoying again. I don't want that.
I think if they make his HP buff or
No.
makes his support way bigger.
It's not the unit itself. It's not the unit itself.
Ew. Ew.
Part of the Frieza.
What are you going ill about?
The unit of Frieza.
Come on.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
Okay. Is everybody okay? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I was saying, ew, he's got a 130 key multiplier. What the fuck?
Wait,
That's
he does?
disgusting.
Wait,
Wait,
who?
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
god. That's Get it off the screen!
I think I remember this guy.
Take back where it came from.
Wait. I can't
Hit
do
her.
math. Is that bad? Is that
Yes!
bad?
Yes,
That is
terrible.
Rancid!
that's
Well, it
really
is not-
bad.
That's worse than sub-side units. Most
It
side
is
units have
wor-
about, like
The number
135.
of compared to other units, it's bad, but the actual multiplication, it's not that big of a deal. It's not
Yeah.
like that much different.
Honestly, this guy might be
Most
an
of them are
ass
like that.
offensively after his super easy or whatever, but like, if
think-
he's a slaw one for AGL Frieza, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the new one? Never mind. I thought you meant the full power LR. Never mind. Oops.
Yeah,
I
that'd
think it's probably like 135. I think it's 135 or 140.
Wait, maybe
Hold
dynamic
on.
really could be worldwide because you could EZA this guy with full power Frieza and
SPR Broly, the DFE. I know the LR has 145, but I don't know about the DFE.
What,
I mean,
super,
it's
the
like
one we were
Goku,
just looking at?
like,
The one we were
got
just
that
looking at had
140.
140. Okay, so I'll just tell you right now.
Yeah,
I guess
140.
besides this guy, all of the older like Dokkan Fest, they all have 140. Even on the voice. I don't know. I'm not sure why this guy randomly has 130.
maybe it's because Frieza
whatever,
has
no.
like a lot of
It's
attacks
either
on his
someone
super-
forgot to change it, or that's actually how it is. That unit.
It's
So
that
he was
great.
the,
Probably
like, his original.
Maybe no one visited the wiki page in a while. I have no idea.
He was like the second unit ever to get immense on his original release. Maybe that was their way of balancing it a bit.
He was.
Could be.
Yes. He had immense, and then he had the buff on super, so it multiplied into support. So
Yeah.
on Gogeta's team, he was the second hardest hitter by far.
Yeah, I remember this guy actually being like a decent hitter despite that whole like.
Vegeta and Frieza,
that
my
130
favorite
thing.
team build.
Over to the Flash, baby! Over to the Flash!
I guess, like
Oh,
I
yeah,
said,
that's right, they have
130 130 is just not that big of a deal. It's really funny, but it's not
I
like
think
all
they'll,
that.
they'll give him like a fuck ton on super and shit when he does get his super EZA. Same with Broly with the Supreme one.
Yeah, what's funny is that these super EZAs are going to be with Necros over in a flash.
that's
so it's going to bring that.
Just like him
back.
with LR Fizz Gogeta. That's all you need to do.
What were you saying, Jack?
All right, I don't mean to like change the topic, but before I forget about him, we do have to talk about King Vegeta.
So,
Oh, yeah,
My God, look at him. He's
King
really funny.
Vegeta say
I-
today.
I will.
I
Okay,
Hey,
really,
do you have any words to say about him?
Yeah.
I'm
You,
not
you
gonna
know how
lie,
good he is? He only has one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did look at this guy and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, King Vegeta." I told you guys he was coming, and then I looked at his passive.
I was
and
surprised we got
I-
King Vegeta though. I was like, what
I-
the fuck?
Yeah, I actually didn't think this guy was that good. And then I started like using him in game. I'm like, okay, no, he's actually tanking normals and stuff.
yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
not
got-
good.
he got-
He's
Incredible.
He's
What
the
do you think of
greatest
him,
unit
Matt? Do you
ever.
think he's a good tank or what?
Okay,
just a-
I forgot about his orb condition. That's why he took so much damage.
I know,
Let's
you
start with the
expect,
whole
some,
damage
you expect a
escape.
dumb play like that from me, but it's just funny from you.
You and your
I mean,
orb
to be
units,
completely
Patrick.
fair, it's a fresh new unit, so like he probably just didn't know.
Yeah, I just forgot he
I
had it.
think- I think that this guy, I don't know, is really funny if he goes slot one. And look, the only change I would give him is in the actual animation. I wanted to run into the doctor after he finishes the blast. That would be so fucking funny.
So true.
Run into the screen.
Like, no, run away from the screen. He just does it in order to
Like he does a hit and run and runs away. Like, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's I wanted to do it.
That would be pretty funny. I can't wait for when we get that LR legendary Super Saiyan Broly who does that run sprint thing when he kicked the fuck out of Piccolo. That would be so
Yes!
funny.
Is there a reason he's on Inhuman Dudes?
Remember that
yeah,
scene when
he-
the soldier?
yes.
He
Okay,
kills a heap of Frieza's
Was a
men,
lot of
which I guess
noise.
is considered comrades. I guess I don't know.
Well, no, he took on Paragus, that's why.
But then, wait, wait.
Oh,
Wouldn't
is
that make
that
sense if he was
really
from
why?
the movie one?
Okay, yeah, in the special, there was that one guy who reports to him, like, hey, some shit's going on, and then he blasts him across the throat.
Okay, that
Ah,
makes
okay,
more
okay.
sense. I was gonna say because he didn't kill Paragus.
No,
Well, I mean, I
no,
wouldn't even
no.
count it because that's from the movie. Paragus.
And then
is
he also tried
technically
to
this-
stab a baby, so, you know.
Well, he couldn't even kill a
Honestly,
fucking
that is
baby. That's how much of a
pretty
fraud he is.
That is pretty inhuman, actually. You know, stab a baby.
But he couldn't even get-
Freezes to 100%. He's Space Family Warriors.
Yeah, with his full damage reduction, he's a fairly tanky boy. I had him like tank that Bojack in the boss rush is super like while he was sealed, so that's something.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
A big reason why actually is because if you look at his stats, or if you look at his passive, he gets 90% attack and defense when attacking. So that's not a buff that requires him to super. So that does help him a lot if he does get
Isn't that
sealed
last-
too much.
Are you-
The
yeah,
one
but-
issue I have with this unit is that they did lock one of his orb conditions behind specifically AGL orbs, which can at times be an issue. Though the good thing about this guy, when compared to like I don't know, like frauds like God Goku, is that God Goku, his orb changing is a random orb gets changed to physical. But with this guy, you know it's gonna be physical orbs every turn. So you can the previous turn you can like set up some physical orbs and they'll change to AGL.
Also, God
Well,
Goku
that's
needs a
the-
full superclass
On
team,
the
so you
topic
kind of
of
run
God,
into
on the
Vegeta's team,
topic
which
of
is
God
funny.
Goku, I
There
just want to
goes my
say,
joke.
I just want to say the Dokkan developers are very
Alright.
funny because he changes physical keys first. This had to be a jab at God Goku. That's my head canon.
Also,
Yeah,
by the
I
way,
bet.
if you're slot 1 and he supers there, I am pretty sure the additional 30% is actually like how check rate Vegeta support works.
Yeah,
it's not
it is.
bad.
Multiplicative then?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
multiplicative
no, it's not. Well, it's not always. It's weird. It works like Rage Vegeta. It adds to the on super box for every other unit. But like for example, Vegeta, it just gets pure 30%. Again, it's just like Super Saiyan 2 Rage Vegeta, except he gets it every turn.
So,
And he has
like,
slot one.
the easiest way of like simplifying it is that if you have a unit that's on Pure Saiyans and Vegeta's family, and this guy supers before that unit, and there's Vegeta on the rotation. Basically, he's providing, if we just multiply them together, 108% attack and defense, 36% crit chance, and 3Q.
Yeah, it's
I don't-
huge.
I don't like how it has to be on Super though, personally, because like you're running him not always in slot 1.
Well, but that's the thing, because like whenever he doesn't do the super, he's already like he's giving 60% attack and defense.
no,
And
he's still good. He's still
crit.
good. It's just like I want to see like the max blank.
But
It's just
if
a
you do
bonus.
that, if you can slot 1 reliably, well, you could just straight up be a top 6, top 5 GY if you could just
I
get
have
that
ran
much
him
support.
slot 1, but most of the time it was with either Vegito Scatter up, so I could see where the super attack was, or with SSB's revival ready to go. So.
No, like what I'm saying, if he reliably slot 1 and he could do all this shit, he's probably just straight up like a top 6 GUR because the support is actually ridiculous. Like it's insane. So
I was just
Yeah, like-
I was still dumbfounded they actually decided, let's do King Vegeta. Like that was like the most random fucking banner
It's
they
so
could have done.
Mickey Mouse, bro.
I thought they were
it's
gonna do
Mickey-
hard
Well,
parts
it's Mickey
there.
Mouse because it's a guy who failed to kill a fucking infant. So yeah.
I was concerned about that on super support thing too, but if you think of it like this, like instead of that part of his passive just being extra stats he gets on super, they added that in as a bonus, as like a little extra thing, like maybe if you're running him in slot 2, or you could take the chance to put in slot 1. But it's supposed to be just an extra thing. It's not his main support, which is what he has in this line.
I know. I just like funny wank for like STR Vegito,
Yeah,
SSB,
like-
stuff like that.
But if you get
Yeah.
the turn, you can do it really funny. He's a funny turn, so yeah.
You can probably
So-
combine this with like town units,
I'm glad this
Then
finally.
you-
Oh, sorry, Clemma.
You can combine this with like town units. It's like you can like town and get all the attacks, so you put these units to that one, and he supports the whole rotation.
Gogeta's on his team, so you can like have this guy in slot 1, and like he'll give it to Gogeta when he's taunting.
Okay.
Wait, does he support Vegeta?
Does he? Yeah,
The multiplicative
He
support is all
He gives
allies.
pure Saiyan. He gives pure Saiyan 30%.
But after super, what does he support? He supports the same categories, or?
No, the one that he gets on super is all allies. Can you get
yeah,
Ramja?
yeah, this is
Yeah.
this part is all
Okay,
of us.
okay.
Like this mechanic, it seems like wonky. Like you can use it, but this actually like synergize well with like with
characters.
town mechanic. Yeah, but it's interesting for the future.
Yeah, I really like this guy on Vegeta's team as it's currently constructed.
It's
no,
great.
I've been running that. It's fucking peak.
It's
Yeah,
so funny.
I
'cause
ran
seen-
him for the. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say like to piggyback off of what Emma said like way at the beginning of this conversation with like the Tech Bojack thing. I was running him in the exact same event, and what like actually stunned me was the fact that I saw him like okay, so he got like his AGL orbs and everything, right? I made sure that the baby was dressed for school, and Broly supers him, right? He takes 985,000 damage. This is a 3 million super. 985,000 damage. If he double supered, he would have lived. He could live that. That's insane.
Some incentive maybe for additional. I personally went dodge, but like I see the additional being able to live those supers.
I'm genuinely thinking of going into my stone fund for this guy for Tech Vegeta because he's so fucking good for my agenda for Super Vegito. So
Just don't count the stale stones for this celebration. Just
True.
like pretend like they never happened.
yeah, true. I'm trying to save stones for Beast Gohan because I really want that unit. So.
But this guy's just a better father than Bardock.
So true.
Interesting pick.
He's just a
Better
better
unit,
dad.
better father.
Isaac kills both dads like personally too.
Oh
That's
my God.
crazy.
5 minutes
that.
apart, like 5 minutes apart, at least in the anime version. So.
He turned to Paragus too. I'm just not realizing.
Oh, Paragus
Oh my
didn't,
God,
Paragus didn't
evil.
die. He didn't die for like 30
Well, I mean,
later.
eventually.
Well, yeah,
He
that was
eventually
Broly who
does
kills
kill
him.
Wait,
No, well-
question. Can you check his categories real quick, King Vegeta?
He has like just Vegeta. The only good ones he has is Vegeta Family and Pure Saiyans. I mean, he's got Terrifying Conquerors, but I don't think you're running him there really.
No, you
Is he on Bond of Parent and Child?
No, like he literally tells Vegeta. He literally tells his son, "Hey, you're better than everyone else, buddy. You're gonna be the best ever." So say fuck you to everyone you can meet. Like.
And then when he dies, Vegeta says he literally did not give.
Yeah,
two
no,
shits
like
about
literally
his
because
father.
that's just the old dub making it seem like Vegeta actually cared about his people when in reality he does not give a shit about the Saiyans.
Let's not bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different cesspool.
That's not.
Anything else we need to say about
Sorry.
this creature?
Listen,
here?
all I was gonna say was I saw people in the like when he got revealed last night. I saw people asking like, why isn't it? Like, somebody said, why wasn't it a Piccolo banner unit? And I just laughed.
Piccolo?
Wait,
Why would it be a
We need-
Why Piccolo?
we
Because he
need-
fights Zero? Is that why?
Yeah, we need this. We need the standby Piccolo where the unit is just laying dead on the ground waiting to attack.
It's like sleeping. It's like
Nah,
Sleeping Beerus, and he's just waiting
that-
to wake up.
the SSR art should be him and then Dr. Jerome grabbing him from behind.
Yeah,
Actually,
the animation is just Gohan coming in and kicking Zero and being like, "Hey Piccolo, what are you doing?" Okay, I'll fight now.
initially I did want it to be an Android / Cell Saga unit, but I think just how this guy turned out was great for Vegeta's team. So no complaints.
I mean, I was able to know item Gogeta with Super Trunks on the team, so you know, still good enough, I reckon.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, we have one last
What?
segment to talk about.
Do we now?
Yeah, nah,
Do we?
this must be addressed. No.
Wait,
Did
what
we,
is going on?
Do we
This
ever
must
have
be
a?
addressed.
I think you know damn well.
Alright. We don't need to talk about this. We don't need to talk about
Where's the
this.
bottle? Where's the
No,
bottle
no,
milk?
no, no.
Alright,
This needs
as
to-
I said, I don't drink milk.
This needs
Okay,
to be
Edward.
addressed. This. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
I
love
like
how it
You
drops
can see the cutoff fuck you from.
Yeah.
Cameo!
You need to make that a screenshot and just fucking post it. Like-
Alright, I'll leave you all to it.
Yeah, go ahead. Joe, you got something good to say.
Where do I even start?
why is pizza?
Where to I start?
Just appreciate my food taste. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I'll start.
Listen. You have pizza and S. That's fine.
Pizza
yeah,
is cool.
Pizza's peak.
Pizza is great, goated, right? Can you tell me why you have turkey above chicken?
What?
Yeah.
What?
What? Wait, that's true. What?
Honestly, chicken wings are the worst thing ever made in existence.
Okay, hold on. Someone get Vector in here, because he's like a chicken wing connoisseur.
I've always shown my deliberate hatred for chicken wings.
That is true.
What about the
I
rest of the chicken?
understand. Okay, hold on.
That
I
drops the chicken
understand.
down.
Don't give field to
Anything
Obama.
that has a lot of bones in chicken specifically, I hate it so much. So like I just
You take the bone
bones,
out.
chicken
Wait,
wings.
that makes
and,
so
like,
much
eyes.
sense. That's why you're such a hater, because humans have bones. Okay, I get it.
What does that even mean? Is she not human?
Well, no, her bones aren't developed yet, so it doesn't count.
Or is she like, is it like Majin Buu, how he has bones but then stops
Hold on,
cracking?
everyone.
Oh, that was funny.
Any other questions?
Yes,
I-
how does Boo crack his bones? That's just not related, but how does he crack his bones? He doesn't have
That
bones.
is not related.
How do you
Shut
know?
up.
Okay.
That is
How do you
very
know?
not related. But
Another question.
You have is that
Yuna,
churros? Wait, what is
Are
this?
you
Is this churros
familiar
or?
of cooked sushi?
I can't see much like since from here. I guess I could look at my own tweets or something.
Those
Yeah,
aren't
there you go. Measurements.
churros.
That's tacos.
Eggs that low?
Tacos? Okay.
Eggs are bland and I hate eggs.
Wait, that isn't sushi there, is it?
Yeah.
Sushi is very cold and I hate cold food.
Oh, nah, sushi is peak.
Yuna, is
So
that
true.
cookies? Something
I would
like that? Is
explain
that
what
cookies?
yogurt's there.
I hate cookies because they're annoying. They're bland and really annoying. They're like basic as
How are
shit.
they annoying?
Like basic.
What are
They're like
cookies doing?
basic. When you eat, I don't know, it's just really annoying to eat them alone. Like I must drink something with them because they're really
Yeah,
annoying.
be
to
like-
eat alone.
Yeah, milk.
Milk.
I
Wait.
don't drink milk. I drink
Hold
tea.
on, no. I want to pause you right there. Sorry, I know we're not supposed to interrupt, but like, let me stop you real quick, okay? You
Okay.
just said that cookies are annoying because that they're bland and they're terrible alone, and you have pancakes. Bro, pancakes alone is just bread.
Yeah, pancakes alone is literally
But I
just
don't-
like.
Bread.
Shell on pancakes,
Yeah.
shell on
Do
pancakes.
you put?
A
Do you
pancake's
put
good, but you gotta
honey?
eat them with something. You don't eat them
Do
plain.
you put?
I'm
Do you
saying,
put
like,
honey in-
you can't use that argumentation for why like cookies are so bad, and then have pancakes in the top tier with the image having syrup and butter on it.
Also, I'm just. Do you put syrup and butter in cookies?
What is that have to do with what I said?
Because
Butter is a main ingredient in cooking it. What do you mean?
It's not an argument. Do you
The
put
singular-
syrup
the singular-
and butter in cookies?
Wait,
What?
no, Unit,
Is
What?
that bread alone
Unit.
in C?
Wait
Is
a
that
minute,
bread
wait a minute.
alone in C?
Wait a minute, is that
What?
cereal? Like that's cereal.
I don't
detail.
like
Cereal.
chips.
Yes,
hold on.
that.
it's
on.
a tier list
I
of
don't like
cereal.
chips that much at all. Not cereal, it's
Oh.
just chips in general. I don't like chips.
Oh my. You.
Yuna,
You're
Yuna,
very
Yuna.
interesting.
You're
Yuna.
saying you're saying cookies are bland, but you have like
Mm-hmm.
bread alone in C, like just bread.
Bread is
that-
very, very
Yo,
versatile.
Coma,
I don't
Coma, please don't bring up bread, bro. I'm trying to ignore that.
look. Bread is very versatile.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, why do you?
Yeah, but you don't
Oh,
eat
that's-
bread by itself. That just, if you eat bread by itself, you're on the spectrum. Like,
Yeah. The problem. No,
Yeah,
here's
like
the problem.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying, like I don't know. Like, bread
on.
is very versatile, but sometimes it's like
Wait.
I don't know, just annoying to eat.
But
again,
You know what else?
It's just
Annoying.
from where
Unfortunately,
by
you gotta
I would say
keep. You gotta
'cause-
keep in mind that from what you guys eat is different from what I eat. Like here, where I live, some stuff just tastes different because it's not
That is
like
true. That is-
products
that
that
is
you
very
guys
true.
buy. It's stuff that grows like
Yeah.
within my community, within my country. So like
That is
bread
true.
does not taste as good as you guys like taste for you. It tastes like shit.
I mean,
hate it.
my whole thing with the bread, I don't care that you have bread and cheese. It's just funny that you have bread in A.
Unicorn, I'm trying.
Like muffins, for example.
That is
Muffins are
true, yeah.
great here. Muffins are awesome here. Muffins, croissants,
Muffins
all
are
of that
also
is really good.
like all of these are like bread products. Just above bread. That's my issue.
half of these have breadcrumbs in them. So like,
Why did you say bread is so versatile, and then you have rice and eggs in the bottom tier?
yeah, your rice is extremely versatile.
You want to
Everything.
know a way that you make bread? You want to guess?
Eggs just
Okay.
suck. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like,
What?
Hey, they've been clutch as my breakfast for like the last like 5 years.
rice,
So.
rice just sucks as well.
Hold
Especially white
on.
rice.
I do have a question.
I may kill you.
I do have another question. What is it? Like, is this noodles and is this like ramen in general? Like, what is this?
That looks like ramen and noodles. I just picked random pictures from a tier list.
You
I
pick the
don't
most
like-
stock
I don't
image
like-
image possible.
I want to say, what is
I
that
don't like
supposed to be
noodles.
to you?
It probably
That's what
wasn't
I'm-
as
don't-
good.
I don't like noodles, and this is gonna really hurt me in the future. But I don't really like spaghetti that much either.
Yeah, whoa.
Alright,
No.
okay,
You're already in the deep.
we're
I
done.
am
We're
offended
we're
as a
done.
half
We're-
Italian man.
We're
Okay.
done. We're done.
I know,
Twitter, Twitter Q&A, bro. We're
Alright.
done. We're so done.
Jack, just report the
We're
post.
so-
Let's move.
Yeah. No, I'm upset. Racism.
Racism.
You can't say you don't like spaghetti in a call with me.
I'm really
I
surprised
don't
no
think
one has
you're-
pointed out burgers indeed.
I've been
I-
waiting to
I-
say
Listen,
something, bro.
I didn't see it because our overlay was. That's why.
listen,
Oh my.
listen, Pat. There's a lot of things we could
Oh,
point
it's
out.
a hate
crime.
I just haven't.
Zafa,
What?
look, what you're saying is really, really funny considering the context of my situation. But yeah, like, I don't know. The spaghetti, I just don't like it, especially with just tomato sauce. I think it's really bad, bland.
Well, that's
stupid,
why you buy the
especially
store-bought stuff. Like, I always make my own homemade sauce, so it always tastes fucking
cold.
beautiful.
Also,
I'm gonna make a oxtail, like my own
hamburger,
parmesan.
hamburger sometimes-
You're requiring her to
hamburger-
cook, though.
Hamburger is just a scam. Like, I don't know.
You mean a
They're just too
scam?
small most of the time.
A
They're just a
scam?
scam most of the time. Just too small.
You get them from like Macca's, yeah. Oh, I have
I'm
to say
talking about
I will,
McDonald's.
I will
like-
say
Wait,
one thing.
What was this
One-
talking about?
Hold on.
Spaghetti?
I
Yeah, we
will
just
say,
talked about spaghetti, but I said Macca's, so I had to
Just
explain
make us
what.
do
Hold on.
fucking spaghetti? I wasn't aware of this. What the
Shut up, Pat.
Come on.
The McGay.
I
will
did not
say-
speak about spaghetti. I was speaking about like hamburgers.
Yeah, if you get them from like McDonald's,
Oh.
then yeah,
Oh,
like you gotta get them from
The
like
ones,
good.
Okay.
the ones that are homemade that my burgers make are horseshit. So like the ones at McDonald's that I tasted like once every 3 years are also horseshit. What am I supposed to get? Like, what am I supposed to get?
Okay, they do
good
cook.
idea?
They do cook quarter pounders fresh, from what I know, but that could just be because Australia actually uses
It's
beef. I don't know.
that. It's that, and the fact that they're like
Nice
way
one,
too
Marcus.
small for how they're priced, and it's like it's just annoying.
That's why I get a quarter. That's why I get 2 quarter
I will
pounders
say-
because I'm a
I will
fat.
say-
All
man.
right, Jack. What were you saying?
I will say one thing I agree on this tier list, which is probably a hot take to everybody else, but I agree with you. Cake and D tier. That's yeah. I don't like cake.
No,
like
I don't
it.
like cake.
I
mean,
It depends on the
You said
cake.
that
It
half of us
entirely
agreed with you.
depends on the cake. Like
Also,
if it's
I
orange
do
and
think
puppies.
I do think ice cream is not that great. It's pretty
never
overrated.
mind.
Alright, now you need to
Okay,
get
okay,
Let's
okay,
see.
calm down.
Okay,
It's
Well,
over.
yeah, well, let's go to the
no,
Q&A before.
Specifically,
It's an actual cake. Like,
I'm specifically talking about plain ice cream. I think
You mean
plain ice cream is the most
You know what?
overrated shit.
Plain.
What is
Wait,
plain ice
So
cream?
what is
Vanilla
plain
ice
ice
cream.
cream? Do you mean
Like
vanilla?
vanilla, chocolate, especially chocolate.
I don't like
Chocolate.
that.
I don't like chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate like ice cream.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
chocolate ice cream either. I like
Yeah,
eating
talk-
chocolate, but I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chocolate
talk,
If it's
talk
like
to him,
more-
tell him chocolate ice cream
If it's like
sucks.
if it's like Oreo ice cream or like frost, like ice cream
Nah,
that is like
cookies
not
and cream is
bland.
peak.
If it's no, just let me continue my sentence. If it's like
Uh-uh.
anywhere like anything other than bland ice cream that like one taste, it's good. I enjoy it. Not
Alright,
much,
you
but I enjoy it.
know, do you like
But, like-
strawberry ice cream?
I don't like plain ice cream. All of them,
Plain?
especially chocolate. Like I just don't like it.
It's like
Okay.
the
Plain as
3
in
Neapolitan.
one taste, like strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, that type of stuff.
Can we
didn't
can we
get
go back to the
mixtures.
tier list for like 1 second? I do have
Oh
a
my
very
god,
important
you
question
really
to ask.
want to go ham with this, huh?
No, there's just one point that I need to ask.
Okay.
Have you ever had a burger that looks like the one on the tier list?
I can't
No.
even see it because oh wait, no, I see it now.
Has the only burger you've had been the sad, pathetic, like wheat thins looking burger from McDonald's?
We've eaten
Yeah,
a lot of.
like
a lot
if
of
it's from
guys
Macca's, then it's gonna be crap. Like
Because
But I guess it
I
depends on
feel
the
like that
McDonald's.
explains a lot, you know?
Again,
I
as
mean,
I said,
yeah.
the
you gotta go to like a pub or like a fancy restaurant that has
you
burgers. Like,
guys
get those
like
good
no
end
because
ones.
the fancy
I mean, she
I mean,
probably can't
it's not.
do
I guess
that.
no,
Yeah.
it's not like I can. It's just like I guess from what I've seen and when I go to restaurants, they're just not burgers. They're shawarmas, pizzas. It's not taco. Something else called chacos. It's a local thing. But like, there's no hamburgers. Hamburgers are not that common here, at least from like the zone where I live.
Mm.
And also,
just
again, you
unfortunate.
gotta think of it this way: you guys don't live in my country. You guys don't have like the service I have here. and vice versa. So my
Yeah,
food
fair enough.
takes are generally
Everyone's
just
experience is
different.
different.
Yep.
Especially, but okay.
The spaghetti
But
one still
egg
offends
is
me
just,
though.
egg is just fucking egg. I just fucking hate eggs anyway, so like who cares?
It just sounds like you're making
lowest
excuses to
tier-
be wrong, but that's
No,
okay.
no. Just that I genuinely never tasted like a hamburger from an actual like restaurant. It's like not McDonald's. And I remember this really funny because like I didn't eat from Burger King, but my like biological family, my brothers eat from Burger King, and then they were sick the very next day. And
I was
never
just
touched
about to
Burger King
tell
again.
you, if there's anything worse than McDonald's, it's Burger King. Do not eat
Yeah.
there. It is
So
dangerous.
yeah, like
You could
so-
die.
There's a
Fun
reason
fact-
Piccolo stood outside it and never went inside.
Wait, when the fuck did that happen? What?
You've never seen that video.
never
Jack,
seen
pull
the
up Q&A,
Piccolo at
I'll send
Burger
it in the-
King?
No,
Okay.
I have not.
Yeah, let's move on from this and go to the Q&A.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
let's
go
go.
I'm just
This-
waiting.
this took probably longer than the actual stream. I
Oh,
hate you guys, you know?
Ew. I got
to.
beers.
Is Pat Dreamy Bull? Yes.
Yeah.
he is.
Oh, fuck off, freedom.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
Well,
Eat a
Alright,
dick.
I'm
That's
so
my response.
copy for that bum guy.
Hurry,
Are,
yeah,
are,
hurry,
Why
are
are
people
people
still
for that?
okay? Yeah. Next question: are people still coping for that bum guy God Goku? Does
Think of
anybody
it-
like God Goku in here?
Think of it this way.
Choose wisely.
he's aged
Clearly,
out, so
it's
I
not
would
good.
say
No, I am not saying he's. Look, think of it this way. Why would people like God Goku? It's because he dodges.
guard
that's about it.
stacking, guard
And
stacking.
Yeah, it doesn't even like the god does not matter. It's
You know
just
what I mean.
dodge. He's a dodge. That's pretty much it. And that doesn't change. That's why people still like him. It doesn't matter.
I think this is just a mindset standpoint with defensive units because the allure of defensive units is that they're going to age better. And so in that case, like people are going to cope for like the viability of these defensive units longer. Because like
it's happening with AGLVB right now, like
yeah. Like,
That's
I mean,
where it's coming from
offensive
now,
units,
actually.
it's very clear when they are no longer the best offensive unit. It is very, very clear.
Gohan was in
Also,
talks
like-
for how many years?
tech.
He is still in talk to this day. Like,
I mean, he is
genuinely,
gonna
I'm
easy. I
still
mean, he's gonna
thinking
EZA
about-
very soon, so people.
Oh
are
my
gonna
god,
fuck
I
that up
hope
again.
he sucks. I hope he sucks. I hope he's the only one that sucks. Oh my god.
Please not the only one that sucks.
Alright.
If it was
Well-
anyone else, that's fine. It's just
I'll read the
him.
next one. Prediction for Golden Week and Tanabata. Also, that better be friend beers and not. I'll let you figure that one out. All right,
Yeah,
go
no,
on,
there's
guys.
a meme on TikTok of Lego beer saying.
No, we
yes,
know. We
sorry.
know.
We get it.
We
We
know.
get it.
Listen, listen, me
That
and
is
Pop,
great. That is-
Yeah, sorry,
me
Wilson
and
got
Pop
the beers.
piloting the train of Saiyan Saga Golden Week. we are piloting the train.
I want Eva.
yeah.
I want
Let's
Eva
do the fight.
Saiyan Saga, or I want King Piccolo versus Goku. That's the
I
one
kind
I
of
want.
want.
That's
I kind of
Tanabata.
want.
That's the question.
Yeah, that's Tanabata, buddy.
That's the answer. Same
I mean,
thing.
people are gonna get an LR Super
Give me
Saiyan 2
Tanabata.
Gohan eventually.
I
'cause of,
know people are gonna
Legends.
hate me for this one. I want Tanabata to be Blue Kyle. The one from against him.
No more superhero. No more superhero. No. No.
Yeah, I think
we'll
super
get something,
superheroes need
but
to calm
not
down a
now.
little bit.
Wait,
But
super.
I guess not now, sure.
Like,
but
super,
I
like
really want that
superheroes,
lot.
like the team.
Oh,
of the
okay.
movie.
So as for Golden Week, I know people really want Goku and Vegeta. I'm just really worried about getting Vegeta specifically.
I mean, for
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like they don't give him big bad bosses for whatever reason, except for that
Just
one
get me
AGL grade A one.
We're stuck
me-
with over
me-
9,000 as
me
for
personally-
that
Oh.
Mega Bull.
me personally,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
when was the last Boo Saga celebration?
Well, that's
Phantom
blood.
Betrayal, I guess.
Don't worry, Enerjack. That's full blood.
Yeah, that's all. We've got this shit planned out. That's all right.
Yeah, Gotenks and Gohan versus the Boos.
Sure.
I would
just
fucking
wanna
quit the
Boo-
game.
I just want a Boo Saga celebration because
I would rather them save
like-
Vegito for the 10th
I mean,
anniversary. I don't do it.
No, we're
Yeah,
not
That's
doing that.
strange.
it would be
Yeah,
nice
don't do
if
that.
we got like for Golden Week or something. If we got a Majin Buu Dokkan Fest, like a fat Buu, because he still doesn't have one for some reason.
Yeah, they
I'm
could, probably,
not
they could
counting
do a new
exchange.
version
He
of
does
Angel.
have one.
I'm not
Unfortunately,
counting,
it's
I'm not
awful.
I'm not counting exchange. But
No. I
that's
think he
not
means
really
like
the
the
same.
one from like the Majin
Wait.
Vegeta fight.
Yeah, no, oh, you go.
Pause. What?
There he is.
So, to know, we will be skipping one of the questions, but keep talking.
No, what did you say? What were you gonna say, Holden?
No, you know what?
Mike.
Forget it. Forget it. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear what I heard. But I agree. We do need a fat boo. I agree.
I think they could do it as a Dokkan Fest from the fight with Majin Vegeta.
I
Like
mean,
he does the
I
explosion and shit.
I will say this much. I wasn't saying the exchange book doesn't count because he was bad or anything. I was saying he doesn't count because it's not. That's like meant to be Boo just going in.
Not you.
Well, I mean,
Not
it is a
you.
different name anyway. It's Majin Buu good and Majin Buu pure evil. So
Golden Week. I mean, again, it's just two choices that we just talked about: Kid Buu and DKP, and Goku and Vegeta. Both of them are gonna have key issues. I don't think it would matter that much, but you should keep in mind, both of them are gonna have horrible key issues.
You wanna-
issues.
my problem with DKP is the fact they don't give him big bad bosses, despite him being the original big bad boss. Like the first major villain Goku fights.
I mean, they didn't give Junior Thirst for Conquest until they just did.
I mean,
Well,
that's
yeah,
true. They could do it, but it's Dokkan.
They gave him good length, but that's cool. Golden Week. I mean, it could be done in the movies, like Broly and Movie 10, Broly and Gohan, but I guess that's not
No.
a Broly exhaustion. So.
If we're gonna get a legendary Broly, just make it movie 8, because I really want that nullification of him tanking Goku's Kamehameha.
Bio
Oh, shut up.
Bio Broly. He deserves an LR at least.
A prime battle one, yeah.
No.
Wait, hold it.
Milo's more deserving.
Hold on. So I guess I'll take this opportunity for Golden Week. I'm gonna propose an idea that nobody's talked about that I think deserves it because it would be kind of fun. And people would love it. Super Saiyan, Super Kaioken Goku versus Thunder Flash Attack Python.
I mean, I like Python.
I think
so
I did
I'll go
hear
for
that mentioned last
I mean,
time.
that would be
I
dope.
also agree.
It's a good idea, but I wish we get an extreme.
We don't have a good version of Thunder Flash, and that is like Pycon's coolest attack.
Actually,
So
what about the Kaioken 100 and its slug? Yeah, that would be a fun.
Dude,
it just
Slug, but that's double Namekian. That's like Namekian after Namekian.
Honestly, I don't even.
Okay,
want,
and
I don't want no. Nah, I don't want no more Namekians, bro. I'm so sick
We
of people
got
talking about
Baby
Orange Piccolo.
Goku, you know,
Bro's tired of the green people. Shit.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of people talking about Orange Piccolo all day. I'm so over that unit.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's valid, but
Slug
it's
he
not
said
that way.
people. He said people.
Conflicting agenda.
I don't want. I used to want like Slug Dokkan Fish back in the day. Nah, bro, keep your.
Okay, I only want
I don't even
Slug
wanna
because
see
he
him
could be like
anymore.
a slot 1 god from a junior. Like he could have like
This is-
6
hold
episodes.
on,
Like,
hold on. Slug does nothing for Orange Piccolo. That's like no
he's-
connection.
he's-
no,
he's
not
great.
no, Majunior.
He's
Yeah, I
green.
know, but like Energetic's whole
But-
thing, like I'm sick of seeing people talking about Orange Piccolo, so fuck Slug.
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah,
use
yeah.
Orange. Look, when I'm using superheroes, I'm not even using Orange Piccolo anymore. I'm just double taunting with Gohan. That's all I'm doing.
He's green, bro. That's all it is. He just
For
reminds me of-
Tanabata, I would probably go with I would probably go with like a fusing Goten and Trunks into the Super Saiyan 3. The reason why I propose that for Tanabata has always had multiple characters in one card. You could argue that Super Saiyan 4 wasn't, but the problem with that is
Well,
that
I mean,
Oob is the standby.
Yeah,
so it's
and also
multiple
like
people in
everyone
one.
else is in the card, like Pain,
Yeah.
Gohan, Trunks, and Goten for the
So
hour. So.
it's always
Right, what if
multiple
I
people,
argue
and it's always
Tech
a
SS4
Super
Goku?
Saiyan. Tech SS4 Goku would be a fair argument. You want to know who'd be even more fair? The Stars
Yeah.
Festival Super Saiyan 3 Broly that came out the same time slot last year. Anyway, but since we started doing LRs, it's been duo or multi-character
But I
units.
wanna
So
say something about-
a fusing Goten Trunks would be cool. The Part 2 Carnival LR Fat Boo would be my
Yeah,
pick.
I want to say something about Gotenks though. I've seen people say, "Oh, he's unhype," and Vegeta and Trunks are more hype. I'm like, are you fucking like for real?
That's-
If Vegeta
that's
and
insane.
Trunks get, yeah, no, if Vegeta and Trunks can get Tanabata and they're doing the Mickey Mouse ass Gallic gun that did 0 damage to Zamasu, I think Gotenks, the first fusion we ever see in Dragon Ball, can get one deserving of it, especially since Goten and Trunks are a big part of the boost.
Dragon Ball is Piccolo and Nail. I'm just correcting you. Yeah. We could actually get a Piccolo, actually. Wait, we could get that. Actually,
What,
Piccolo and
Nail
Nail.
from
Namek?
Tanabata.
Oh,
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 They can fix his
no
name.
more.
I feel like that's more of
But
like
they
a.
could.
I feel like that's more of like a TUR more than anything.
Alright,
but-
next one, I guess.
Give me one
How
second.
many of you? How many of you are part of? What is that? Oh,
Whatever. Like, I'm gonna report it.
Okay, next,
What?
yeah,
What
anyway.
the fuck is that?
that's
Anyway,
just
um,
Yeah, Klingons.
I don't want to know what that's about.
Just ignore my friend there. She's a
It's
bit
not-
special.
A bit?
She's just a bit special.
Just a bit.
It's not
Wait,
it's blocked Frieza.
how many guys are part of Pregnant Free's Twitter? You know?
do not.
Oh, I don't even.
Jesus Christ, right? I looked
Who's
up
the
at my
who's-
screen
wait, who's
and
the
I'm just
dad?
like,
Who's
why
the
is
dad?
that there?
Well, let's say
But-
3 of us, 2 now that Alan left. I'm kidding.
What does that
everyone
even
is-
mean? What does that even
I
mean?
have-
No,
Alan's the dad of Freeze's baby.
Moving on.
Alan's the dad of Freeze's baby.
Moving on.
Do you think
Wait,
Super
we
EZA
skipped
should
one
have?
actually.
Yeah,
I'm-
do you
I'm
think
glad-
Super EZA should have updated quality just so we don't physically see the pixels? I'm gonna say no, actually, because I do like the fact that they look like that because they're like novelty units.
They
That
mean
might just
like
be me,
the quality of the animations being, you know, just sliding PNGs and shit. Is that what they mean?
I love.
Yes.
I love the really funny, like, speaking of, like, the update thing, because, look, what they did is that they updated Gohan, Majin Vegeta, and they just gave up. They didn't update anyone else.
I think
I kind of
think
wish they
what
did it with
this
physical
is-
Trunks though, because that's, you know, him killing Frieza is so fucking cool. So.
You think
I-
they would do it for Dragon Fist and then just fuck it off, but they fucked
Hmm.
up early.
I think what Senate is trying to ask is, do you think Super Easy should have updated the quality of like the sprites for their supers, because their
Oh.
sprites are really low quality.
Yeah,
Mm,
like,
like,
I think
noticeably
of like
low.
in Ultimate Gohan, he just sort of like flies around and just does a really generic kick for like
They-
5 times in a row.
But like it's super
They-
super pixely. That's what I
Yeah,
think
I
that's what they're saying.
They
Okay,
fixed it
yeah,
for
I can see
AGL Blue Evo, actually, on Int Majin Vegeta's drop, so it's not out of the ordinary.
yeah.
for the
Oh
Vegeta.
yeah, they did. I forgot.
Wasn't it
will
only
s-
one frame of his final flash though?
So
I have-
basically, AGL Vegeta, like the blue one, he had like his essay like revamped to where his like assets look slightly better on Int Majin Vegeta like drop.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
What were you saying, Emma?
I've seen a lot of complaints. I don't know. I feel like it's happened more recently about animations, and because of that, I think I would just rather they leave the old animations be and just put effort towards animations, even though I don't personally care. I just
Yeah,
want
I
to see
would
the
prefer-
community be more happy
would-
about
I-
animations.
I would
Yeah.
prefer the newer units to have like, because you know, like AGL Vegeta Blue's base form was just unacceptable like last year.
You
Or
successfully just made this adapt Vegito again.
no, I'm just using
Oh
him
my
as an
God.
example, like of a base form unit
I am
of like an
surprised
animation.
Toma did not bring this up, and it was you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Koma says like the worst and free to play, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you know, like even some of the anniversary ones, like Beast Gohan's 12 key, I think looks wonky at times. Like,
It's whatever. It's fine.
Alright.
it's not
Yeah,
terrible,
I-
but
on
it
terms
definitely could have
of-
been a little bit better compared to like Broly and Gogeta.
On terms of updating their sprite, I imagine that is much easier too than just doing their own, because like they can literally just
probably like really easy, yeah.
yeah,
It's
they
probably
can just
really
literally
easy.
they can literally
Yeah.
take any of the newer versions of those units and just put it on.
I
the-
do
on
wish
their
they
ones.
would update like sprites for enemies when they get hit by a super attack, because sometimes it could just feel off-putting, especially if it's like a close-up attack, like
We've
you know,
been
melee
saying
brush.
that- We've been saying that for the last, like, I don't know, 5
And
years.
I'm gonna
They're not
keep
fixing
doing it until they do it. Shut up.
So we're gonna move on to the next. I'm gonna read this question now, I guess. Thoughts on the potential build-up to an OG Dragon Ball celebration? Who would you like to see the most? I mean, that's probably the same as the prediction one, I guess.
Either DKP and Goku or
I mean,
TN versus Goku.
honestly, the only I'm gonna be honest. The only person I want to see from OG Dragon Ball at this point is DKP versus Kid Goku. That's what it is.
or TN, like
That's
what-
not enough. Anyway,
Yeah, that's
Uh,
not yours.
I want Tanabata to be OG Dragon Ball, obviously, I think we should have a Dokkan Fest in the middle to also supplement those units. I threw out Launch in my hope for the year, but maybe it could be like a TN or something. But like, I would like to see like just something else from OG Dragon Ball as well as a filler Dokkan Fest.
I mean,
I need mercenary. I need mercenary Tao to
Roshi.
have the KO screen with his tongue killing a tank.
Yeah. No. The KO screen is him just leaving on the fucking pole. Like, he just
Wait,
eats
I mean,
and
actually,
leaves.
We need.
actually, no.
He
hold
can
on,
have the nullify of the shoe.
No, that shouldn't be a
Oh,
nullify.
that would be so cool.
No, that needs to be a counter. Because remember the bullet.
Oh
hit
yeah,
him
the
down.
counter.
No.
What,
No,
the
the
tongue?
counter is him putting his tongue in your forehead. That's what it is.
Well,
That's the counter.
no.
You don't
I
want
think
that
he
as the
means,
KO screen.
Yeah, I think
No,
he
I
means
want
like
the KO
candle.
I want the KO
as the
screen to be
counter.
him when he left to go find Goku. I want it to be him cutting the pole out and then flying away. That would be like the funniest KO screen ever.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, any other thoughts on Dragon Ball? Before we move on?
You should ask the
No.
OG Dragon Ball fan himself, Pat.
Just give us more shit. Give it Tien, give it Tao,
There you go.
Launch,
You heard it.
like, Roshi, DKP. There's a lot. Give it to
A
us.
lot of all people actually.
Yeah, like, also Krillin Dokkan Fest, you know, probably from OG Dragon Balls.
We can do a
That's
Krillin. Nah, Dokkan Fest Bacteria, and we need that the most.
God,
I
another
know-
fucking ball man.
Actually,
What
you
the
know
hell?
who? You know who is? I'm actually kind of weirded out that he doesn't have a Dokkan Fest either. Grandpa Gohan.
I don't
Oh.
know if go on actually. I really
Yeah,
want
no,
one.
he
Not
deserves, he
sure
deserves
why he
it.
doesn't
One would be
have
really
one.
cool. What the fuck?
Mount Paozu domain.
Ooh, I got an idea. Unit Super Attack with Kid Goku where they both do a Kamehameha together.
I don't know about Unit Super Attack because I don't like that mechanic in general, but we'll see.
Oh, you don't like droids? Come on, bro.
We don't.
What do you mean?
I
like
you see,
droids?
I love them now.
With Beast. Piccolo Unit say with Beast. You know, the one you never have. What is that?
Okay, next question. 4K to 60 FPS. That's a question. Also, SSJ
Don't worry
Goats
about
just got more book, bro.
Ah,
Real. They're really good right now. You know, type advantage, and they get their morale boost.
Thoughts on the
They
can
Goat
de- oh,
Legend
yeah, they
King
can
Vegeta
debuff.
coming to
About
carry the Sand Day, and we already talked about Vegeta. Thoughts on potential
They
easy as a
carry.
celebration.
Yeah, we already
hmm.
talked about that, too.
I
we already
don't-
did that. We
I
already
don't
kinda
think
did
it's-
that.
I don't think it's the Axis dues. I don't
That
think
being
it's the Axis
said,
dues.
I think it's
control
tech-
Berserk Vegeta, easy.
I think there's two.
Yes.
There's two choices. Either Tech Broly, or we make it about Vegeta and they go up and they grab the boy. They grab SDR Super Vegeta. We do this now.
Oh,
No.
Wait,
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 no,
It
no,
might, be
no,
too, it might be too early for him though, but
I feel
Yeah,
like
would be
there's
fine.
more
Phase
options than
Vegeta.
that.
You're gonna do a
You
face to Saiyan 2 for yeah. That's what you
Yeah,
can do.
Bane.
It's like the end of the Goku DLC, so that's kind of where I'm pinning physical Vegeta's EZA.
Wait,
Yeah, actually, he's on Buu Saga, right? End of Z-Goku?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he could be unit super attack, well, activate his unit thing, so. I am worried about Vegeta though, because he resembles Rose a lot. Like, you know, they have that same key mechanic thing where they get more
okay,
stats depending on the key.
but counterpoint. He has key +1 on the active turn. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so well-
also Rose was like Vegeta was just Rose but stronger because Vegeta had the defense as
Oh,
well.
yeah, I know Vegeta was
Right.
better, but it's just like I'm just worried about like they might not, you know, do enough.
I mean, Rose was good on
They
release,
probably
so I don't
will.
know what's to worry about.
If they change his active skill OST, that's all they need to do. Oh my god.
Why would they?
I could
wait,
go on
what?
for hours.
Isn't
Anyway,
that
next
bad?
question.
It just sounds like a My Hero Academia fucking story. or
Also, they
something.
could
Oh
do
my God.
Super Gogeta. Just saying, they could still EZA take all our Super Gogeta. They could do
I
it.
mean, I could also easy the.
I think they're gonna save him for when we get a Gogeta or some other movie celebration. honestly.
I think they should save the DFTLRs only for anniversaries. I think that's
Yeah,
that's a
we don't
cool
want
thing
we
to
don't
do.
want to we don't want a GoPro situation. So, what
I
mean,
mean,
worldwide.
for the anniversary.
Worldwide,
Listen.
not just anniversary. No.
do you think about that, Trucy?
I
Why?
think. I get it. I also shut off when Zap is talking.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, next question. Is life Roblox? No. Next question.
I don't believe so, no.
What does that even mean?
No. Thoughts on this
I don't
team
know.
getting his EZA this year? Is that confirmed? Actually, are we
Yes.
totally
It
100%
should
Yes.
sure?
Because we
about
got two world tournament EZAs last year.
Yamcha's coming up in
Yamcha's
the one after
next.
this, right? No, he's the one
Yeah.
after this, right?
No, I think
No.
Yamcha's next, and then
No,
DK
Yamcha's
Does anyone
next.
have that?
Yeah.
Does anyone have that?
Yeah,
Like,
no, Yamcha came
thing?
before this guy, I swear.
I know he did, but like,
Yeah, Yamcha's before this guy.
no, I know that, but like, is he part of the next batch of world tournament units? Like,
I've been seeing a lot of people say that, so maybe.
Mm.
This guy was
Honestly-
really good.
honestly,
in his Stream
Out
Tech
of all the,
against PR,
I
actually.
will say, out of all the like world tournament units, I don't expect any of them being good up until this, like this point, like this Demon
Yeah.
King Piccolo.
yeah,
like
Piccolo's got a
anything
really
past-
good skeleton for it.
Yeah,
So.
anything past like Yamcha is gonna be good. Yamcha himself, he's probably gonna be
Oh,
ass.
STR High School Gohan is probably going to be good too. He's got like damage reduction
Oh,
and
no,
supports and
I'm
stuff.
not-
So he'll have
I think-
some.
Oh, no, I'm
Next
talking about
talking
that.
not just PLRs.
I'm just talking about
Oh,
the
okay.
others.
Yamcha and Po were actually pretty decent on release. So, like, I don't know. They made some
Yeah, they were
When they released
solid on the league.
when they released that Peppy Gal's Red Zone and Yamcha's completely useless for it.
I mean, just
Let's do that.
how about you say what you just said again and like, think about how realistic that is. Epic Cal Red Zone.
Versus Zenkia?
Yeah.
Also,
Holy
Tech-
shit, we can fight the blue
this
bitch.
guy, I remember when this guy released and he was actually like really good for Extreme Tech against PR. That was his
Oh
main play
my
and he was
god,
really good
bro!
there.
If you didn't have this guy with like Dupes or something, and you were trying to beat Extreme
Yeah,
Tech
no, I
ESPR,
didn't have him.
What were you doing?
I didn't have him
It
when.
was hell. It was
Yeah.
hell. Even with this guy, it was still annoying.
Yeah, this
Like,
guy had like two periods. That Extreme Tech period, and then they had that period where like Kid Goku was like LeBron James for like a fucking like shit ass like Dragon Ball Saga team when he first came out. Like this guy was alright with Kid Goku's damage reduction.
Yep, I'm actually really excited for his EZ.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be really good.
Does he have
He'll
Terraform?
suffice until we get the real DKP,
Yeah.
the new one, with
Does
the
he have-
Demon Explosive Wave. So,
Does he have like actual villain links?
he has only has first for Conquest. That's his
He's
only.
got revival.
Oh.
Yeah,
Revival.
Cell, your favorite unit.
God, I shouldn't have said anything.
He
Yeah,
should
he
be on
doesn't really
battle.
have any.
He
He
should
has
be on Battle of Fate, right?
nightmares about it.
Yeah, what villains have
He's on
Nightmare
Battle of
that are
Fate,
good?
yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Keep,
Demonic
keep,
Wave.
keep in mind,
no.
Majunior did pick up things for Conquest,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is like.
Right.
so I think
Dragon Ball links to
I don't think it's unrealistic that this guy can pick up big bad bosses. I think
yeah,
it
we're
can
talking
happen.
about a new one. Yeah, I honestly think he will.
Oh.
I don't think they
okay.
can- I don't.
Oh wait, no, this Dragon Ball Seekers. That's actually a decent category. Okay, that's not bad.
Little
Yeah.
dagger.
OG
That is
Dragon Ball,
enemies,
get
though.
fucking Dragon Ball Redstone. There you go.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Red Zone.
But Bacterian
Let's
boss
go
fight
to
that gives
Dragon
you
Ball.
all the
Oh
demons.
my
gives you all the
God,
debuffs.
shut the fuck up about Bacterian. Oh my Jesus.
What was that? I saw for a split second on the. Okay, never mind. That was a long
Alright.
COVID.
Do you think there is a noticeable? Anyway, do you think there is a noticeable
get to that.
difference in quality in kits
I know
from monthly
exactly what that is.
TURs versus TURs from special celebrations? If so, do you think it's intentionally this like that? Okay,
I mean,
so I'll say
It's
this much,
very-
right? Because I've had this conversation with like a couple of my friends beforehand. It's one of my friends. He's like a newer player to Dokkan, and he's always under the assumption that LRs are like guaranteed to be better than TRs. While that is the case right now,
Except for future
that's-
Gohan for
that's
him.
only the case because they drop LRs during anniversaries. If they drop TURs during anniversaries, it would be the same thing. Like I don't think like a unit being an LR and TUR like matters that much. Not as much
it
as
doesn't
people
That's
matter
think
not
it
what
anyway.
does.
it used to matter, but like not anymore.
It's also
I
like,
don't.
As
I mean,
for-
that's essentially you agreeing with what he said. Is that like if
Yeah.
your TOR dropped during new anniversary, that they would be
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you're saying.
that's the point I was gonna make.
Also,
no, okay.
It's like I think it's just too variable for it to be it. Like most of the time, anniversary and worldwide is where you're gonna put your money at if you're thinking about that. Those are the celebrations are gonna give you the best units. Anywhere else, it varies. Like Like we one version got fucking AGL Cell, like another like fucking for Golden Week,
AGL
another one we
Cell.
got like. New Year's is also surprisingly a decent option if you want to go for like best quality of units, like New Year's. Monthly TURs can just randomly drop and be the best unit in the game or the best TUR in the game, like STR Cooler, for
When
example.
was the
So, like,
last time that happened though? When the
I mean,
monthly
I-
TUR.
okay, so a monthly TUR, we can use Frieza as an example. Actually, he's not the best unit in the game by any means, but he is the hardest hitting unit in the game. So,
monthly
besides like
TUR
SSBK, yeah.
I don't know. I think it is truly RNG. Maybe like you could say that the like Golden Week units and like all those kind of units are like they don't have less RNG to them, but like I'm looking at like in the past couple months, like Hirudegarn. I think Hirudegarn's worse than a lot of the TURs released around him. Like I think 21's better. I think Luana Piccolo are better. I think Super Trunks is better. Like, I don't think just because Hirudegarn was in New Year's, like oh he's guaranteed to be great.
It's not like an objective thing. It's just like it's too inconsistent.
I
Except
think
for,
the
like,
difference is there's more conditions to the monthly ones. Like you said, Super Trunks, and yeah, if you want to have Super Trunks better, sure, but Super Trunks needed certain things to do that.
Yeah.
Where I guess Hirudegarn being a special, like the New Year's guy, he doesn't really like nothing really changes for him ever. He is 70% dodge unit always, will always be who he is. Trunks had to get like this Vegeta. He had to get certain events to go for his playstyle. He needed, if he could go on, he needed a bunch of shit.
New Year's has always been that way. Like the SSJ2s, fucking. I mean, like, even Beaton and like Orange Piccolo, they don't have that many conditions. SSJ3 Goku and Kid Buu have no category conditions. I mean, Pycon and Janemba have no category conditions. Like.
I mean, Gohan and Piccolo are pretty unrestricted.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think Gohan did.
Once you go into Gohan, though, you're kind of screwed. Like like that. I don't know if you can say that though.
Wait, what?
Gohan needed like 50
like the
different
Goku
to become consistent. Yeah.
Wait, I'm talking about Gohan and Piccolo, the TUR.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But like once you go into Gohan, you need that Goku, and that's a huge restriction.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Their team, it's annoying.
Why?
Everyone else, they just kind of have it.
Wait, now that I think about it, why does he need a Goku?
Because
It's symbolizing Goku saving him with the Nimbus.
Yeah.
That was
why.
after. You know what? Moving on. I'm not gonna.
Trying to make sense of Dokkan is not a smart thing to do. So.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, next question. Thoughts on this bitch
Well, we already-
ass
He sucks. He sucks so much. God, I hate him. He is so aggravating. All he does is outspeed and do the AoE and status you and status you and status you. He sucks. He's not a loyal knight. I hate him.
What are we
I
talking
hate
about?
him.
What is that? What are we talking about right now?
That's my
So to
This is
put it
some
in
Digimon.
Nah, you're getting shot.
To put it in context, there is a
Lord of mine.
Digimon game called Digimon Cyber Sleuth. It's a very good game.
Oh, that's a
By the way,
Very good game.
by the way, this game is on sale. By the way, and if you go on CD Keys, you can buy it for $7. I do recommend.
Oh.
But anyway,
that's right.
yeah, this guy, he basically, it's a Mega Digimon. It's one of the bosses, and he's just so fucking annoying. It's like, imagine if like you're fighting Merge Zamasu, right? But he had Orange Piccolo's lock mechanic, and he can AoE like 3 times.
And it was
Oh,
infinite
and by-
Zamasu, where you basically did no damage.
Yeah, and he also has Turlish's passive, the AGL, just randomly. He just debuffs
Oh
your
my
units
God,
without
Turles,
actually
right.
attacking.
Cameo.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
takes
he-
forever to
Right.
kill him.
I could
Alright.
try this game and get my
He's
Lilymon.
very annoying.
That's crazy. I'm gonna ask to buy for this game.
Thoughts on
Alright, thoughts on
question one?
villain?
Thoughts on the villains?
Villain potential comeback due to Super EZA. Question 2, are
Why
you
you
guys
saw the
summoning on
photos
Super
of
Saiyan
it?
Vegeta? If not, would you wait for Venom 6 months or more to get him? Okay. PS, you're
That
looking for
is
something?
definitely a complete sentence.
Yeah. PS, I love this. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
But thank you for.
So basically, question. Okay.
All right, so
Okay. I have this. I have a,
go ahead. Actually, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, like, for question one, this villain thing, I don't know, just really weird for me because, like, I think the best version of villain has always been like a Frieza / Cooler team with like a lot of wicked bloodline units. That's the best version of an extreme team. Like when it just Cells and Boos and like Goku Blacks, it just becomes really annoying. So like
Metamorphosis, transformation boots are the best ones to do. So
literally STR Troll is BoJack Cooler.
I mean, to be fair, you know, one of those super easy is that we're talking about is physical full power Frieza. So
like physical full power Frieza,
he doesn't even
Angel
have first
Frieza.
conquest though, which sucks. So
That's fine.
Like physical full power Frieza, Angel Frieza. We're gonna get most probably gonna dynamic celebrations for that Frieza, Angel full power Frieza
Yeah.
gonna use the So
Okay.
I'll say this much: if Tech Cell, if he's like I'm talking like if they give him like Ribrianne's passion for orb changing,
Oh.
he might actually help all. Well, there's only one other relevant cell somewhat, so he'll help that. Cell out
what
a
teams
lot.
has he even got? Like
He's got like
21.
yeah, 15
you could,
different teams.
I mean, I was going to say, if you really want to, you can run him on 21 team. If you get into,
You can run him on the Androids team. Let me see.
No, if you get Intel to actually transform.
Wait, I don't even think he's on the lead. Is he on the lead? Oh, yeah, tournament participants. Oh,
Tournament participants. But for 21 team, if you actually get Intel to transform, and he has an orb changer that works like Rubrienne, that cell will have like 50% DR and like a million defense. Way over
What
that,
I'm
actually.
talking about,
So
what I was talking about earlier, specifically like, what I was talking about earlier is villains, like the team exclusives of villains. Like villains could be good on super classes, like Broly, for example, or like just plain old support / agility units. But like for villain specific team, you either have to release 6 versions of Cell or 6 versions of Boo that all link to each other really, really well. Or just release like Wicked Bloodlines / like Terrifying Cockroach units. And the latter is just better and easier and, you know, less of a pain in the head.
Yeah.
Right. And who knows how sturdy physical Kid Boo's back will be.
Yeah, but we
I think it's
also
gonna
have.
be so I think Boo can do it a lot easier just because of a lot of different Boos. Like
Yeah,
I guess with Boo, yeah.
A lot of the boos can heal and stuff.
I agree.
So.
I agree with the Boo thing if they actually release different Boo units that aren't just like Kid Boo and Boohan, pretty much.
I don't get why Super Boo doesn't have big bad bosses, and I mean it's like normal Super Boo, not Boohan. Like, so
you can
dumb.
say that for like 10 different units.
I know you can. I'm just saying, like,
You
I
want
mean,
to
the
know
guy
what?
who kills.
Here's the
What?
thing about
What, hold
here's my thoughts on Super Boo not having big bosses. I believe he should have it because if you look at Frieza,
Murders all of Earth in one go.
yeah, if you look at Frieza and Cell, all of their forms have big bad bosses. First form
Yeah.
Cell had big bad bosses, and at the time, one of his cards, he wasn't even the main antagonist.
The future
yeah,
cells
they're
have it
about
too, I think, as well. Like the ones that are
Yeah.
supposed to be future cell.
By the way, the Cell that has Flea also has big bosses. The guy that flees.
Yeah,
Isn't that doesn't the LR have that too?
Yeah,
Yep.
the LR has Flea.
That's what I'm talking about. That guy's. I don't even think he was the main antagonist at the
I mean,
time.
that the animation is from like his fight when he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm here to absorb the androids." So like that's when he starts becoming like, "Yeah, I'm the main threat, guys."
A new Boo unit soon because we haven't got a new Majin Boo since S tier Kid Boo.
Yeah, it's been a
So,
very long time.
We're gonna get a new one soon anyway, and we have Kid Boo and Boohan, like, you know, waiting in the wings basically. Boohan a little bit later on, sure, but you know, still that's
Boohan will come with whenever they decide to drop Vegito again. So
right. Like I don't think it really I don't think it's really that like concerning, I would say, because we also have like you know, like just entire representations of Boo that aren't in Dokkan at all. Like Fat Boo was not really Fat Boo. It's the Fat Boo that fights Skinny Boo. That's like his shortest fight ever.
they need to do a revival
yeah.
Fat Boo from when he gets killed by Majin Vegeta. That would be a really cool one.
Yeah.
I think the timing is right. Like we're gearing up to like a good time for a Boo team. Like a lot of things are lining up to where they need to.
Yeah.
Boo has a lot
Any
of
Boo
EZA,
also,
so,
Any Boo
yeah.
also needs to EZA as well. Like he's coming up on his EZA.
Oh, Tech
Just
Boo is
Tech-
going to be really good. So
I'm having,
And Tech Boo.
I'm having a good time to release doesn't mean that the gadget unit is gonna be good. Goku Black, but yeah, like.
I mean, he's a
Like-
stacker, so like it wasn't guaranteed anyway.
As for the
I
second,
think the second question
go
talking
ahead.
about how Vegeta's been. I think the second question relates to how like if you don't summon Vegeta now, he's gonna come back in like 6 months. That's what.
Yeah,
what the
he's
second
going to be post worldwide or just before, one or the other.
That is how units work, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Same.
summon on him personally because I want to run a Super Saiyan team. Pretty much, I'm probably gonna. I mean, this is gonna sound weird to some people. I'm probably gonna have to skip Beast Gohan and Gammas.
Oh,
Whoa.
Sentinel.
That's crazy. Cancelled.
Okay, cool.
I
No.
already gave the account to mom, so I
How
can't.
dare
use
you
summon.
summon for what you want?
Whatever.
Yeah, how dare
Like
you.
100% optimally.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna build around like a Super Saiyan team because I don't know. That team is just really fun.
Yeah, nah, it's one of my favorite teams. Mostly
I
because of
went,
Vegeta.
like,
but yeah.
Pretty much all in on Frieza, so I'll probably like use this time to build back up now.
How did you
Honestly,
pull Frieza?
I will say this much: if you asked me what I was gonna summon for before Super Vegito, it definitely wasn't for Super Saiyan.
Did you get Frieza?
I did get Frieza. I need one
Congrats.
though, it's a little
Good
sad.
job, buddy.
I will
Oh,
be
that's-
summoning for Vegeta. I'm good. I think I'm at like 2,700 stones right now.
Yeah.
So after the sales, I'll be at like I think 3,600 because I think it's like 900 stones or something. So I'm probably just gonna like
Wait, does
get
Band
like a,
really give that much?
it gives a lot. So I'm probably gonna be like pouring a lot of that just back into Godku. And then unfortunately, I think I'm gonna skip Riku since now all the units I wanted to run on his team are on Vegeta's team.
I was gonna skip him because the banner's really bad for me. I have everything.
That's
rainbow.
another reason why I was gonna skip as well. But like
Oh,
I
the
have
banner-
every unit rainbow but them.
The van is gonna be actually garbage. Never mind. The van is not gonna be that good.
Yeah, no, if I didn't rainbow him a junior on worldwide, I probably would have skipped. I probably would have summoned.
No,
I mean, sorry. But...
Like
It's
I have the
Vegeta
Int Blues as SSR rainbowed. Like that's how bad it is.
Didn't lose. Oh, fucking ROFs? Or...
yeah.
So
Ugh.
basically, this banner is gonna have 4 cool Trunks and Vegeta, Angel Bardock, Inch Broly, I think, God Goku, and then the banner units. That's not a good banner.
Angel
That's
Bardock
pretty
was
horrible.
just on Frieza.
Well,
I don't-
Global has the advantage of getting tickets, so like I'll probably just pick up the
I
tickets.
think Global gets Angel Bardock, but JB doesn't. I think that's what's gonna
I
happen.
don't think they changed the banners at all. I just. would not
I am
expect
pretty
to
sure
see
they
it.
did.
I don't want HM, bro.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
like Tech
Stop
Bird
trying to
Vegeta.
force Angel Bardock on this banner. Get him out of here.
okay. Let's move on
Yeah,
this sweet
that's the
Gorilla.
next question.
Next question. What is the next question?
Chainsaw Man's son or MHA daughter? Well, I have a daughter.
Chainsaw Man's son.
I just want to have kids.
No.
And she will not be watching My Hero.
Yeah, you know my
Nah.
hero? No.
But so I
I don't
usually
know
have
if
Chainsaw
it's-
Yeah,
Man.
Last guy.
Chainsaw Man, son.
Anyhow,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, yeah.
Okay. Considering
Neither.
the new... Damn. Fair, but damn.
Yeah, I agree with that actually. I don't like either of them either, so.
Considering the new Vegeta's extreme tech, how much do you think he could benefit villain teams? This year's looking to be an extreme
Well-
class comeback finally with
well-
Broly and Naruto. Okay, well,
The only significance
like
to Vegeta being extreme is Broly's domain. That's it.
Yeah, that
yeah,
doesn't.
I'll say
This isn't an
Vegeta.
comeback.
I'll say
I
with,
mean, if you're gonna
yeah,
make a, you can. Oh, sorry. You can go.
no, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I was about to say, if you're gonna be extremely technical, he does help Broly because he's on the Broly team. So
Yeah, and he's a slot
Yeah.
one for Broly's and links up decently with him, so.
Go ahead.
yeah.
Luca.
I would
He's
not
also-
consider the one game.
I was gonna.
He's
I was
also my
gonna.
junior team, but I don't know if that's that relevant.
Oh my! Let the guy speak. What the hell?
Oh, sorry.
What?
He just came back.
Welcome back, anyway. Welcome back, Coma. But yeah, I was gonna say that Vegeta. Yeah, I don't. Him being extreme, that literally means nothing. At least with Broly, while he doesn't have
Broly's got like
extreme,
movie bosses and shit like that.
he doesn't have extreme class links, and not even the fact that he's on movie bosses. His domain actually gives the villain something. Vegeta doesn't give villains anything.
You just want to be extreme because he's a dickhead. Like that's.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
much
literally
it.
just there because he's a fucking he was an asshole
Yeah.
until Trunks
Yeah.
died, pretty much. So.
I would say that like extreme class, like you can't like because like whenever you think of like the term extreme class, you're thinking of like extreme teams, like mainly villain teams. But
Yeah.
one thing that is important to keep in mind is that it's very likely that we're going to be getting a lot of extreme Saiyan EZAs like coming up. Like we have like Lartech Broly, we have STR LSJ Broly. We're probably gonna get like another Extreme Saiyan, maybe if we get a new Z Broly. You know,
Nappa, get like a new Nappa or something like
like
Tokan
the
vs.
tech,
Nappa.
the tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta technically is extreme. Like you wouldn't be able to bring him in missions. Like he's.
I mean,
technically
they could do Great Ape Goku, Great Ape Vegeta and Kaioken Goku at some stage, but
yeah, so I feel like there's a high likelihood that like an Extreme Saiyan team could release this year if they keep it up. But like in terms of
any
like them
Saiyans-
buffing, like
do any
buffing
Saiyans
any
have, like-
Extreme team, like they're probably not gonna do that. They're probably not gonna buff any Extreme Saiyan
Yeah,
team.
well, does
or
the
excuse me,
do
Extreme
Saiyan,
Villain team.
yeah, do Saiyan Extreme units even have big bad bosses consistently besides like Turles?
No.
No,
No,
he's the only
It's
one.
really
Tech.
He's the
Tech-
only
like
one.
there's a
Okay,
I can
Vegeta-
check Hunger, and
No,
he doesn't even
hold on.
matter.
No,
But
Vegeta. I will say this much: Vegeta has it, but
Yeah,
for
some
some
Vegetas from the
reason,
Saiyan Saga have
for
it.
some,
They just
for
don't
some
know about it.
reason, it's only if Vegeta has a Great Ape in his card.
It's Asian.
Or not
I
even
don't
the
know
LR.
why.
The LR doesn't even have it. Like,
no. Also, the 60%
The-
support one has it.
Yeah,
From
Fireworks Vegeta. So if we get
Oh,
Fireworks
right.
Vegeta, he'll have it.
Yeah, that's
then they'll just
the
forget about it
main
again
one.
and fuck it up.
But like Great Ape AGL banning it, that's the only one that has big bosses, and there's this random ROF Vegeta that has it. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
the-
two
the
different
one
ones.
that
There's
got,
Actually.
two different
Res
ones.
Def
yeah.
one and then the SR tech.
okay.
The tech one.
Genius of War.
Is Sword of Hook Trunks underrated in this meta?
I am not gonna speak.
Yes.
I
No,
actually agree. I think he is.
It is very easy to use.
But it can work.
You just wait to save his Sword of Hope for final phases, and he just stacks. Like, he's just a very easy to use unit. And he's still good on Gohan and Piccolo's team, where I don't think he's been replaced yet. So, yeah.
I've been
he's
using
got some
I've been
places.
using him on Beast Gohan's team and then just try and pair him up with the taunt. Like, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So
His typing can be annoying if you don't stand by. Actually.
yeah,
So,
I feel like with Gogeta would be very, very scary.
So stand by. just save the stand just for when he's finished.
Yeah, but even Tech Gogeta is like, whew.
Gogeta does have 2 STR phases, but
Yeah,
he's
Gogeta
not a
does
perfect
have
unit,
to-
but I would
yeah.
say he's underrated.
I probably just have to use him in a battle with team. I'll try him out.
I
haven't really.
I use him on
Yeah, he's not a lick.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What is that question? What was your favorite Mega on Dokkan? What?
I think it's Meta.
Charizard Y.
Oh, it was meta. Okay. I was like, what?
Favorite meta.
I wasn't around until like 4th year, so I don't really have a lot of experience.
My
with any
favorite
of it.
meta.
If
Oh,
I have
I-
to be honest, it's either this meta or the God event meta, really.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
Wait.
it's like Project's team, FPF.
I mean, I love the, my favorite meta is
Honestly,
definitely.
scratch that. It's probably Extreme Super Battle Road that was my favorite meta.
Yeah, my favorite meta is definitely Super Battle Road. It just gave so many more units more relevancy.
Movie
They're
boss
starting to do,
is Extreme
they're
Super
starting-
Battle Road.
yeah, they're starting
My
to do that
favorite-
nowadays.
The SBR was funny because it just made AGL Bardock just like a nothing burger release because he came out of it and was like, oh, new event.
What were you saying, Interject?
I was gonna say that nowadays they're trying to like give all these mechanics like relevancy, but let's be honest here. All of these mechanics were far more relevant than Super Battle Road. It was like the dominating
Yeah.
content.
I think my favorite meta was like whenever SBR just dropped, and then leading into the category SBRs, like the very first wave.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
like
enjoyed
Fusion
it.
SBR. That was
Yeah, like whenever Fusion SBR came out, like, cause like you could say like it wasn't as encouraging for players to summon on every banner, and that was true, and I think that was its downfall. But for me, I just have so many fond memories of like walking in there with like my Fizz Go tanks, sealing an enemy, and then them doing 300,000 to my face anyway on a normal, and I die. Like that was just I don't know. I just enjoyed that. Like just having
Damn, you
repeatedly bash my.
bitch.
I like Souls games. So like whenever I play like these like impossibly hard stages in SVR,
Don't get me
I
started.
don't know.
Oh my god.
I felt right at home. Like that masochistic energy. Like it just it wakes
That's
up.
why I avoid Souls games. I've broken a lot of controllers trying to play that.
Realm of
Just
God
get
SPL
better,
was
yeah.
also another one.
Yeah, you're asking
It was
for the
really
impossible
bad.
bud.
My favorite is probably either Kula / Bojack / Cholas.
But
Or,
SCR
like,
bad guys.
the Fizz, or like the Fizz VB meta. I really like Fizz VB. You know, he's a
EZA
cool,
meta or the release meta?
EZA. I was not there when he dropped EZA.
Okay.
Because when he EZA, we got him, EZA, Tech VB's release, and SCR Super Vegito, and that was like a really
my
fun.
God, I was there for all those. Oh.
Yeah, 2020 was like my favorite year of Dokkan.
You were not
surprisingly.
born in 2020. Shut up.
What are you talking about?
Everything from
Shut up.
2020 to 2021, like just before the red zone power creep hit, like that was probably like
Yeah, that was
favorite
my
meta.
favorite meta. Yeah.
Only problem was that there was a point where like the lack of content really felt like a hit, like there wasn't really a lot of stuff
Yeah,
to do.
Yeah, 5th anniversary sucked in terms of content. Like, I know people remember it fondly, but it's only because of who dropped, not because the units were actually like. Well, not the units. The celebration was actually like good. The celebration itself sucked. It's just
Oh
remember
my
because
God.
it's Gogeta and Vegito.
And then we
Remind me of.
we
Remind me of.
we made a pact. We made it so that we get consistent, difficult content pretty much every major celebration now, but we had to go every unit up to that point.
I mean, I know. I would explore 2020, but 2021 like did have consistent content.
It had good, like the gods
So,
event was like
SPR.
decently like they all had
Yeah.
different effects. Like you had one that was an AOE, you had one that could steal and lock. Like you
Well,
had variety.
Pat,
If they were, like,
do you remember,
You had Seadra.
Pat, do you remember a certain mode called Collection of Epic Battles?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I remember.
That was the thing.
That was their attempt to hold us over until anniversary, and it did not work out well, so we all just went back to the God.
Wait,
Event.
to be fair, I only
Yeah,
like it
but
because
even
it
still,
gave us
like,
Namek.
Wait,
and
hold on.
and
Do we
South
even
East.
have any more? Do we even have any more stages of those that aren't from Cell Saga?
No, it's only Namek and it was only Namek and
Yeah.
Cell. Pretty sure wasn't the Cell Saga one added during the superhero like easy
Yeah,
Ace
It
to
was,
go on Cell?
it was later on. It was not with the Namek, so it was just Namek.
I mean,
So basically, in that tier, we got the God event and we got the ESPR for the category. So like pure Saiyans, movie bosses, Universal Survival Saga, and that was like good content. When you got the two long events, which is like LGTE and LVE, which was both decently hard. So like yeah, we got a lot of content in 2021 and like diverse content. It's not just
Hot in
like
my room. Holy shit.
it's not like just copies of one Future Saga worldwide, but like
I
yeah,
am
it's just like
I'm a fan
So,
of
like, yeah,
free worldwide content, but not post worldwide content.
Yeah, the worldwide was iffy, but I think at that point we had enough to where like it held us over. But 2020 was kind of just like the SPR batches. You didn't have a lot of variety.
Miss
that's
you,
sweet.
All right.
Alright, we'll talk about that.
All right. Last
Baked
question
potato.
is baked potato.
That's absolutely bad.
wait, yeah, is that on your tier list? Like,
Yeah,
what
you know,
tier?
where's baked potato with a tier list?
Baked? I don't. What?
Did your brain just turn to mush?
What the hell is a potato? I don't believe it.
No,
Baked potatoes?
I was like, no, I looked at potato. I was thinking potato, and I looked at bacon. And I was like, what? Potatoes? I've never. I mean, I hate mushy potato.
Bro.
I guess I hate that.
guys
like
just-
mashed
You don't
potato.
like mashed potato?
Hold on, before we get into this, hold on. Yuna's dumbfoundedness by the baked potato proves that the potato could very well be the next bread. I mean, it's just so versatile. You can bake it, you can mash it, you can
mean,
salad it.
I had to-
You can't salad bread, you can salad a potato.
You can salad. a
salad.
potato.
Oh, that- Imagine how soggy that would be. Oh.
You
No,
can
no,
tuna fish head ass.
No.
Yeah!
So I have fries in my highest tier. I will always buy double fries. Like I always buy that. Fries are awesome. I don't know.
Chips. Okay.
Fuck your chips, man.
Bro,
Anyway,
shut up. Nah, hold on. Let me interject.
I don't
like,
Well, that's what we call them here. We just call them chips and chips. Like we say both for them.
They are definitely chips in Australia.
I don't particularly like anything. I don't particularly like any other form of potatoes. So like, it's not I don't like it. Like I don't particularly love them. So like it's just.
But it's very versatile. You can do roast. You can do mash. You can do air fried. You can do normal fried.
You do salad.
Yeah, you can do
You can salad it.
I hate
salad. You can't salad bread. You can't. I mean, you can make a Caesar salad with bread, but that's like hard bread. You're not putting normal bread in it.
I hate potato salad.
Mashed potatoes.
In my salad, I want. Okay. So I don't know if you guys ever had it with rice, but like rice specifically.
That's
like
a lot of carbs. Potato and rice.
No, I didn't say potato rice. Like in here, I don't know if you guys do this. It might sound disgusting. It's rice and mayo. Rice and mayo.
Honestly, I've heard worse. I've heard worse.
It's a very common thing here. And it actually tastes decent. It tastes decent. Not even gonna lie.
It tastes decent. So like, why is rice an F tier?
Because it's not rice. It's rice and mayo.
I see you're talking about rice like on its own.
Rice on its own is ass, like, because it's just no, like, barely any. That's why you do like fried rice and shit.
Mayo is my.
But that was like you were evaluating some other things on that list. Like why was rice that low?
So basically, Yuna is saying white rice is that low by itself, and no other type of rice.
Yeah, like fried rice, rice salad. Fuck, what else did it say?
I don't like rice on its own, like at all.
You don't have rice salad?
Croissant with chocolate gets the pass, says Anuka.
The two types of rice that we get here is like rice with like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like rice with chicken. I like rice with chicken and like a little bit of. I forgot. I don't know the name in English.
Well, I don't know how to describe it. It's like rice with chicken and rice or something. I don't know how to talk about it. Like it's crazy, man. They put like chicken in the rice.
It's just not what you guys eat.
That shrimp fried that rice?
I'm trying to think of. I don't know.
Okay,
type it. Let me discern.
Wonderful food talk. But
as we close it out.
Close this out, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
we had fun. We had fun. Honestly, this is one of the more fun episodes. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
One
question.
last question.
Why was Yuna's kills even a topic?
Because they wanted to shit on me because my food tastes are awesome and they want to shit on me because they're bad.
And Jack was
it is what it is.
personally offended. So
honestly, I was offended.
You put cookies under bread. Don't even start.
I think Truth started to call me a child because of that.
Also, if you want the real reason why that was a topic, it was because we spent about an hour on that. So this podcast.
What do you want us to spend the hour on? HDL Bardock? Like,
yeah.
He's bad.
See that? Come on, bro.
I mean, we could have just shown gameplay of various situations of him getting destroyed.
That was a business decision to talk about Eunice. Also, it was just funny. I don't know. It was something light, I guess.
Well, I didn't write the agenda this time, so I am not to blame.
Next time we should make it our hated on Trucy and then tell us.
Next episode we all make a.
What, do a roast?
Yeah.
Wait, what about a tier list about the hours of the day?
No.
Okay.
Why?
All right. We hope you'll enjoy episode 9 of the Big Bad Bosses podcast.
Yeah. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Why, Thad?
See ya.
When we're